I have a wicked headache, you guys. I need to slam some water while we're hanging out here. I haven't been drinking enough water. I have such a fucking bad headache. Yeah, tell me which one y'all want to do if you're hopping in here. It's between the love me not, and the in the shadows messages. All right. Y'all motherfucking tap the screen. Y'all know the drill. I'm gonna sit here and drink my water. I've been having like super bad headaches. I haven't drank enough water lately. It's so bad. It's hard for me to fucking drink water when it's winter out, you know what I mean? That ain't no problem for me when it's hot out. My problem is I want to drink coffee all day. That's how I am right now. I want to drink coffee, and yeah. And that is not helping. Come on in. Oh no, some of your guys' comments were filtered. Tell me which for you guys want to do. There's like nobody in here. Fridays have been kind of slow on here. Yeah, let me check and see. I think I just have Jerica on the list, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Dink. What are you guys doing this weekend? What do you guys have planned for Thanksgiving? Yeah, I think that's it. Is that it? I am. I'm going to be on Sunday. It'll probably be around the same time. I'll probably be on here around 6 or 7. I think I've been coming on here kind of early. I think I've been coming on at like 6 though. So I'll be on Sunday. Next week. Sunday. Yeah. I don't know. What fucking days do you guys like to come on here? Because I know Sundays, they fucking like Sundays. But I feel like Wednesdays and Fridays, Wednesdays are okay. But I feel like Fridays have not been it. And so I'm just like wondering because I'm sure probably everybody was like off work. Jake needing more of my family. Oh, word. Love. I think we got 2 or 3 votes on love. It might be love. What up, y'all? Go ahead and tap the screen. Y'all know the drill. I'm just waiting for people to actually, while we're waiting, let's sage. Let's motherfucking sage. I like all the days you want. Word. It's been, what's up, Booze? Tell me which for you guys want to do. It's between the love me not, and the in the shadows. What y'all want to do? I got, I think, 2 or 3 votes for the love so far. Did it actually work tonight, Jake working? Oh, word. Yeah, I feel like Sundays have kind of been the only night that a lot of people can get on here. Let's stage it really good. What's up, you guys? Let me know which free you guys want to do. It's between the love me not. So you can put love or shadow messages, whichever one. Let me know what you guys want to do. Sage for you and for you. Sage my ducks. I need to slam some water, bitches. God, I can feel a headache like brewing right there. I got 1 for shadow. I think 2. I think it was Elena and Claire for love. Oh, sage smells good. Whoops. What up, babies? It's spicy show. What up, booze? Let me know what you guys want to do. It might fucking be love. There ain't nobody in on the TikTok, but we gonna hang out. I just have Jerica on the list, so I don't know what we can. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. I think the last time that I was on a Friday, I was looking. I think we were only on here like an hour. I'm pretty sure, right? Because I think that was the Friday that my YouTube, like crashed, and I think I only did like 1 reading, like 1 or 2 readings. I'm pretty sure. That was the last time I was on here, or on a Friday, I should say. Let me know which free you guys want to do. I'm still waiting for people to comment and like come in here, but it's between the Love Oracle You can put love. It's the Love Me Not deck. This one or the Shadow one. I'm gonna probably, like, yo, if nobody motherfucking, it's tied. Again! It's fucking tied again! It was tied on everything. I need someone to come in here and fucking make a decision for us. I don't know, no, it's too late to take. The Shadow ones are this is from the same maker of the, Mikey's like, Shadow. This is from the same maker of the, and they're pretty good, no doubt. These ones are from the same maker of the Hidden Truth Oracle, like the Hidden Truth and the Hidden Truth 2. It's the same maker. They're good. Like, no shade. These ones are gnarly. These ones are, but I do love to use this deck to test it. So, like, a lot of times when people have really good love readings, I will use that fucking deck on them. Because I'm like, are we missing something here? I typically do not ever use, well, sometimes I'll use that deck if it's like super diabolical of a reading. But it's usually like diabolical or really fucking good. Yeah, the In the Shadows one's good. It is good. It is. I need someone to come in here and fucking, yo, someone vote. Someone fucking make a decision. I got 2 for the Shadow and 2 for the Love. I need to know what free y'all want to do. Put Love or Shadow. Mikey's like, Shadow, bitches. Love. I wish I had a coin. I just flip a coin. Do I have a coin? Fuck no. It's like, no. Love. Someone comment something. Someone who hasn't said anything, comment something. Comment Love or Shadow. I don't even care if you stay. I don't even care if you stay. What's up, you guys? What up, booze? Listen, just comment Shadow or Love. I don't care. Just comment. I need someone to break the tie. Shadow. Mikey's like, I voted 4 times. It's Shadow. Shadow won. I might. Shadow or Love? What the fuck you guys want to do? Okay, period. Thank you. Thank you. Someone just swung it. Period. Thank you. I think it was Taylor. Taylor's like, fucking Shadow. Do it. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and do Shadow, okay? Like, on God, this deck is good. It really is. Like, a dead ass. This deck is from the same creators of the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's do it. Hold on. Well, actually, TikTok, motherfucking tap that screen, boo-boos, while I do this. Try to get me up to 1,000. Mikey's like, yes. We're doing Shadow, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All right, hold up. Free Shadow. And, like, don't be discouraged by this deck. This deck is actually bomb. It really is. Okay. Just hopped on here and you said say Love or Shadow. All right, let's get it. Okay, go ahead, motherfucking, yes, tap that. Sorry, I'm trying to wait for TikTok to get me up to like 1,000 likes on there. Likes are free. You'd say for you too, YouTube. Likes are free over here. Listen, I don't know what we gonna do tonight. Let me declare, you better be careful, boo. Maybe it's because the moon's in Taurus, though, isn't it? That could be why, too. Y'all are almost fucking there. You almost got it. Go! Fucking go. Word! 9 more. There we go. Okay, period. Thank you. Fucking word. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get into free shit. So we're gonna do free In the Shadows messages. Go ahead and drop your name. Focus on who you want the message from. These messages can be from anybody. So they can be from like Twin Flame, Soulmate. Is it in Gemini now? Oh, word. Claire, let's go, boo. You're the first name I see. Claire. Let's go. Let's get these screaming. Oh, shit, you got 2 of them. Oh, I hope you're happy for me. And sometimes I hear your voice. Word. Mikey, let's go, boo. Mikey. Hold on, I want to get one more. You didn't imagine it is the one that came out. You didn't imagine it, and I don't really know you. Casey, hold up, boo. That came out quick. Should I just do 2 of them? Fuck it. I don't need your approval, but don't despair. These are not bad. And leaving you hurt me too. I don't need your approval. Leaving me hurt me too. What up, boos? Listen, Shadow 1, we doing in the shadows, so go ahead and drop your name. I only have Jerica on the list so far, you guys, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Taylor, let's get it. Hold up. Taylor. Ooh. I can still see you standing there, and I pretend that I don't care. Word. Claire, let's go, boo. Claire. Oh. Thank you for leaving me. I know I made a mistake. Is this are you thinking about who I think you're thinking about? Thank you for leaving me, and I know I made a mistake. Jenny. Jenny. I am happy that it's over, and I was careless with you. If y'all's coming in here, oh shit. We just started doing free stuff. Haley, what up, boo? Haley. Haley. I fantasize about you. I know more than you think. Where? Hold up, y'all. Oh, God. I was sitting down so much today. My fucking back hurts so bad. I was sitting down for like 3 hours straight earlier. Mikey. Let's go, boo. Mikey. You can't come with me. Hold on. Let me do one more. And I know we have a soul connection. Word. Yes, drop your names, boos. Hold on. I'm going to pin her message. Aww. We love that. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get myself one. Yeah, I know. What up, babies? We're still doing freeze. 100%. Oh, you want to know what mine was? Oh, shit, where'd I put it? Oh, I pretend you don't mean that much. That's what mine was. I'm like, I know. I know. What up, Haley? Let's go, boo. Oh, of course. I don't know why I got restricted already, but like, whatever. I'm not gonna fix it. Haley, hold on. Haley, sometimes I hear your voice. Hold on. Sometimes I hear your voice. What else? And I need to focus on my healing. I ain't mad about that one. Word, I ain't mad about that one. What are y'all doing tonight? What are y'all doing this weekend? I don't have anything planned. I want to get my Christmas stuff up. I want to get my Christmas tree up. I want to decorate. I'm ready for Christmas, okay? I want to decorate. That's what I'm going to do this weekend. Like love Thanksgiving, love it, but like, excuse me. I'm ready for Christmas. What up, Jarek? I got you on the list, boo. Oh, I got a fucking headache now. Excuse me. Elena, hold up. I gotta drink more water. Elena. Oh, I need to focus on my healing. Hold on. I need to focus on my healing, and I lied to you. About what? Jericho, let me get you one. 100%. If I had it my way, I would have done it the day after Halloween. Your body language says so much. Your body language says so much, and I don't trust you. Shut up. I know, I hear you. I love Christmas. It's my favorite holiday. Oh, a lot of people, hold on, I gotta slam some water. Because I know Veterans Day is coming up on the 11th, I'm pretty sure. I think it's the 11th. A lot of people think it's like disrespectful to put it up before Veterans Day, and like I never heard of that before, but like I heard people like popping off about it this year, and I'm like, really? I always have my shit like the day after Halloween, and I'll keep that bitch up until fucking Valentine's Day. Wait, I did. Wait, no, did I? I think I did. Hold on, I did. What the fuck were they? Oh, it was this one. I need to focus on my healing. I need to focus on my healing, and sometimes I hear your voice. That's what they were. It might be my Wi-Fi, honestly. Yeah, same. Yo. I know. My stepson, he's like, it's not Christmas. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, he's like, it's Thanksgiving next. I was like, who gives a fuck? We'll still celebrate Thanksgiving. Listen, oh, that's what I have planned. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go look for stuff. Hold on, I gotta make sure you're not smacking that YouTube, sorry. I'm gonna go look for stuff to make snow globes. Have you guys ever done that? I've never done it, but I want to do it. I want to make snow globes, bitches. Hang out, Jerica. I'm probably gonna get into, if you're still in here, I'm probably gonna get into paid readings like in 2 minutes. I forgot. Right? Mariah Carey. Let's go. That's exactly how I am, too. I was like, yo, my husband's the same way. He's like, you can have a say when you start paying bills. How about that one? I was like, still, I would never make my kids pay bills here. It's like, move out and go do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Sometimes, like, I feel so validated when people are on here and they say that, because sometimes I think me and my husband are gnarly, you know what I mean? Like, we're super hardcore. I know, I'm gonna go to, because I seen some stuff last year, like the globes. I seen them at Hobby Lobby, and I, like, was researching it last year, and there's, like, this certain, I can't remember what the fuck it is, but there's, like, it's not water, it's something else that you put in the globe, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. I gotta research it again. When I was younger. Should we get into fucking, Jerica, if you in here, bitch, listen. I'm gonna get into paid readings, because Jerica's here, and I don't want her to fucking wait, so if you guys did not get a shadow message, just drop your name and I'll grab you one right quick. And we're just gonna get into it. Hold up. Where's my shit? There it is. Word, let's go. Let's get it, boo. I know, I have a feeling that that's a lot of people, and that's probably why a lot of people don't come in here on Friday. Because, like, I know the first thing that my kid does when she gets home from high school is she goes to bed on Friday. My husband did that today, too. He came home and went right to fucking sleep. I was like, I think that's more common than not. I remember doing that a lot when I used to work in corporate. All right, YouTube, I'm hopping in here right quick. Oh, they did change it. Oh, they updated fucking YouTube, huh? Oh my god, I can't pause this. Is it Saren? Is that how you say that, boo? Hold up. You want to know why I think it pauses my comments on here? Is because I hop in on the live. I think I figured it out. Okay. Hold on. Saren, you're going to be my last one, boo. Let's go. Saren. What do we got? I never want to feel that way again. And I fantasize about you. Word. All right, hold up. Let's motherfucking... Let me change this shit. You guys, I've been doing so bad on drinking water. I have like such wicked headaches these past couple days. That's my advice for everyone tonight. Drink your water. What the fuck am I doing? Not free messages, paid ratings. There we go. Okay. Weird. All right. And just Miss Jericho. Let's get it. Hold up. Let me get that up here. There we go. Can you hear my kid? Did you guys hear that? Just screaming around in her room. All right, hold up. Oh. Hold on. Excuse me. Let's go, boo. You know the drill. I'm gonna start. Actually, let me use this deck. You guys could hear her. That's crazy because she's like all the way in the back too, like around the corner. So you know she's loud if you can fucking hear her. Usually you never hear a peep out of that kid. See, the Gemini moon got her wilding out because she's a Gemini. She's back there fucking wilding out tonight. Sorry, I'm trying to get my water in. Okay. Jericho, are you in here, boo? Hold on, I gotta wait and see if she's in here. I don't want to start without her. Oh. Word. Okay, let's get it, boo. You know the drill. I'm gonna start with tarot. And then I'm probably... I'm gonna try to reel it in and do like 2 oracles, but we'll see what the fuck happens. Hold on, I want to keep your message up. Let's go, you know the drill. Let's see current. That fucking card keeps coming out for you. Love to see that. That's gonna be where your advice is at right there. And I'm using a different deck. Like usually, I'll show you the deck that I've been using. Usually I use this one or have been like using this one, but I'm switching to another, what the fuck are these decks called? Y-Spell? This is like my old Y-Spell deck that I used to use for career readings. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So sweet. Hold on, let me get one more for these and then we'll pop off. I don't know if I'm like happy to report it, but like I'm kind of happy to report that we were seeing some of the advice cards that came out. I'm pretty sure it was the last reading that I did on you because I recognize that strength in reverse. We see that come out in the current. So, and that's what you want to fucking see in readings, obviously, is like that advice or that future come out in current, because it actually means that you're like doing something or you're making some kind of progress. Hold on one second, Jericho. Are you outie?
I'm outie.
Alrighty.
Alright, you.
I love you.
See you soon.
Okay. Bye. Let's continue. Okay, let me start from the top. Okay. And I'm not gonna start from bottom of the deck, actually. Emperor, Page of Swords, and Four of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck. And I'm gonna like try to run through this fucking quickly. I can't promise anything though. But this shit coming out on bottom of the deck is obviously what is ruling this reading, right? And yeah, I think it's pretty fucking appropriate, right? And considering what the fuck your questions are or what it's in regards to his career and money. You guys, you know what I say, like Emperor, Empress are like some of the best cards in my opinion to see come out in a career reading. And so I like to see that at least we see this fucking Emperor coming out in the upright on bottom of the deck. Because this is the major arcana that you are in right now, believe it or not. In that Page of Swords that's coming out with it, like, and I know I say this often with you guys, but like dead ass, like give yourself some fucking credit, for real. Because this Page of Swords, like if you weren't doing shit, let's just say that, like if Jericho was sitting over here and she wasn't doing anything, she wasn't like, you know what I mean, taking the like doing the footwork to find a different fucking job, you would see completely different cards come out with that. You'd probably see like, you'd probably see a different major, but even if it was that major, you would see like no action being taken, right? You'd see someone in like a Six of Swords in reverse, or like a Four of Pentacles, or you'd see someone just like sit, or Four of Cups would be a great one for that, or like Five of Cups. You would see someone that's just kind of like wallowing in their shit and they're not really doing anything to get themselves out of that. That Page of Swords though, yeah, it's an appropriate card for that, because it's not like you're in this knight energy where it's like, okay, she's taking a job, right? She's like, no, I'm researching, I'm looking, I'm keeping my eyes peeled out for something. Like I am actively looking for something is what Page of Swords is. The Four of Wands that's coming out underneath that is that this is what the fuck you're striving for, right? And I feel like that this, I'm going to come back to, because this goes good into, where was that question? The fourth question that you have on there. That Four of Wands is something that you're striving for, which is obviously like security, stability, but it's like being fucking happy in it. You know what I mean? It's actually like being joyful and being grateful for this stability and security. So it's more than just a, I don't know, like a financial security thing. It's that too, but it's also like I'm wanting the stability of like being like happy doing what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean? The current energy right now is gnarly. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you, and doesn't surprise me just considering what the fuck your questions were. You're seeing it just riddled in this fucking current. Three of Swords, Strength in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Let's fucking start here. The Three of Swords, obviously. Actually, you know what? Let's fucking start here with the Strength in reverse, because the minor that's coming out around it is how you're reacting to it, right? That Strength in reverse, I know, and there's like nothing that I know when I'm doing these readings. There's not really, like, I could give you awareness and like kind of tell you what I'm seeing here. But trust, I know it's so fucking easy for me to say this because I'm disconnected from the situation, right? That Strength card in the reverse though, we were seeing this in the outcome, and so I like silver lining with seeing this right here is that thank God she's at least walking through this now. You know what I mean? And she's not like gonna walk through this in like 3 months or whatever from now when she's actually got the fucking job. She's already dealing with it. And we were talking about the Strength in reverse where in the last reading that we did where it had to do with confidence, right? It had to do with your self-esteem. It had to do with your self-image. And I think and you came out with the page of, not the page, Queen of Wands with that, I'm pretty sure, where it was like advising you to like be aware of that kind of shit. And so, like I say, I'm happy to see that you're actually going through this now, because this is the kind of shit you want to see in readings, right? You want to see people walking through what the fuck you seen was gonna come. And so you do see that she's in the Strength in reverse where, fuck yeah, it's low confidence. I'm not even gonna lie to you, 100% that's what you're dealing with. Like all around in your life. Yes, with career, but probably in other aspects of your life too, right? But majorly with career, because obviously that's what we're reading on. But that is where you're starting to question yourself. You're starting to question your worth. You're starting to question, like, do I have fuck, am I really like built out to do what I'm wanting to do or do what I'm dreaming of doing? Do I have what it takes to really fulfill that kind of dream? It's really questioning yourself. And that Three of Swords that's coming out with it, you're just, God, you're seeing how much torture you're in your mind right now, because that Three of Swords is like, yes, because she's in this strength in reverse, she's being really fucking hard on herself. That's Three of Swords. It's self-inflicted heartbreak, right? And so you just see that she's already in this down place, and it's like, fuck, she's having a hard time pulling herself out of it. She's in this Three of Swords where she's just like, I'm thinking every worst thought possible, and it's killing me right here. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is that, yes, and you're probably seeing that it is probably affecting some of this right here, because Seven of Pentacles in the upright, it's where you're doing like a plan of action. You got like a, yeah, kind of like, I guess, like a sense of Chariot, where it's like you in a Seven of Pentacles, you're like writing a list, or you're trying to plan something in a Seven of Pentacles to take to your Eight of Pentacles, right? That shit coming out in the reverse. Sorry, it's indigestion. I'm slamming water right now. Not water giving me heartburn. Okay, anyway. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is where you're having a fucking difficult time with that, right? And I'm not even like, whatever. I don't want to stay here too long, because it's like, how, like, trust me, we're going to try to walk out of this, right? But anyway. It's, yeah, I know, I'm happy. Like, I'm not happy, but I guess I'm, like, content or relieved to see that this is coming out right now, so we can fucking get past this, you know what I mean? Now, I am curious, okay, because this, okay, because I wanted to go to the past. Hierophant, King of Cups, Two of Wands is coming out in the past position. Like, couple different things, because I know that Hierophant has been coming out for you, so I want to look at this from a couple different angles. This could be a situation, because it's coming out in the past, and it's showing me that she's already taken steps on something here. Like, she's already done the footwork here. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, so she's done the footwork here. This is just one example of what this could be. Is that, because you know I've been talking about Hierophant with you for a minute, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, yo, I know that the fucking job you're doing has some kind of Hierophant aspect to it, where you are like mentor, you are working with people that you have to walk through extremely difficult fucking times with, right? Like mental health, addiction, whatever, right? This could be like recovery, like physical recovery, whatever, right? There's something here in the past where you could have 100% like applied for this fucking job where you were an amazing fit for it. And like, we're not really seeing anything happen here until like the future, right? That could be one. Another thing that this could be is that, you know how I was saying like, oh, I wonder if it's like something that's like really different from what you've done before and shit like that. I'm really curious if you've actually done work like that before, or in some kind of aspect. If you're like, yeah, it wasn't necessarily like, this is just an example, like, yeah, it wasn't necessarily like mental health work, but like I worked at a center like that. Like I worked for this person, but it wasn't like really working directly with them. But like, yeah, I have a little bit of experience like that. You know what I mean? Of like working in an environment like that. That absolutely can be that too, where it's like, damn, she's actually already like done something like this, but what she probably doesn't realize is that she has that Cups ability with it. Where you've seen that in your last reading too, where it's like, damn, like whatever job that you're taking on, it really is connecting you with like that healer that's within you. And so that could be another thing too of what that is. I'm gonna fucking stress that though, definitely. I feel like this next phase of your life is one that's connecting you more with, I don't know, just more with intuition, more with listening to your gut, more with compassion, processing emotions. It's just really connecting you with a more emotional side. Where do I want to go? Let's do subconscious. Okay. So I know we see this card come out for you all the time. Listen, and this is not a bad thing. Thank God you still got this on lock, right? You see Hermit, King of Wands, Six of Cups. This, I'm not mad actually about this being in your subconscious at all, to be honest with you. Because, like, yeah, I'm bringing this to your awareness, but I feel like you're going to be like, of course. Like, yeah, I already know that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know that. This Hermit card does represent, you know, it's redundant, but, like, it's the fucking truth that you've been in this energy. It's one of, like, isolation to seek enlightenment, right? The thing, and I don't want you to, like, lose hold of this either, because the thing, when you are in this Hermit card energy, right? probably when you're alone and you are like doing inventory on self and you're like, what do I want to fucking do with my life, right? There is something in the past here that you have experience with that you are still holding on to, and this is not a bad thing that you're doing. I would say that this is a bad thing if this is keeping you from like experiencing whatever, like a different experience, right? Like I would say that this would be a problem if it's like, okay, Jerica's like holding on to this idea in her head of something that she's been through in the past, right? Like some experience that she's been through with career where it's like, fuck, I want that again. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, there's a lot of great memories that were attached to that where she was in this Wands energy where it's like, fuck, she was a leader, she was in charge, she was fucking crushing shit, right? In her career. I would say the only thing that would like be a hindrance to that would be you like holding on so tightly to that of what it looks like, right? Being like, I'm trying to get that again. But it's like, no, you're gonna have that again, but it is going to look different, right? Like it's not going to be that same scenario. And I feel like you had that in Oracle too, where it's like, fuck, I can't remember what that Oracle was. I'm pretty sure it was in that career one. It said something to the effect, I'm probably butchering it, but I'm wondering if you remember it, where it was talking, fuck, what was it? I don't know. I'm going to pull it again and see if it comes out. It was like something of like what you're envisioning or what you're wishing for isn't coming necessarily like you thought it would, but like whatever. Do you know what I'm talking about? This is very that. Cause I'm like, yeah, she's on the right fucking track though. Like she has great experience with like doing this, but she is kind of like in this nostalgia of like wanting to recreate that in her life, which I don't think that's a bad thing. The only thing I would say is if that's a bad thing is if you're just holding on too tightly to what that looks like, right? Anyway, I'm going over as fuck on this. Hold on. Okay. Where should we go? Actually, let's go here because I feel like this... God, I feel like that was really good fucking advice for that fourth question, though. With that fourth question, it is coming out here in this future, and I want to tie it back to, like, how to get out of this cycle of what you're in right now. I do think you connecting... Because you already see that you have the talent. You already have that shit down lock. You're seeing that in your advice. Where you have like the swords and the wands aspect down really well. I don't ever doubt that with you. You used to come out so swords where it's like, we already know that she has, sorry, it's my indigestion. We already know that you have the ability of like intelligence, communication, thinking outside of the box, right? That's like sword shit. But you also see that you already have the wand stuff too, where it's like you already know how to be a leader. You already know how to create something out of fucking thin air. You already know you have that kind of talent and that ability. I would say like the only thing that's missing, I guess, would be, and you might already have experience in it, but it's like maybe it's been a long time since you've like been in that kind of work, or you kind of disconnected from it, thought maybe you weren't cut out to do it. Something like that is in your cups. It's something where it's like, damn, she's like, she needs to utilize this intuitive, like compassionate, emotional side of her, because that's also a fucking gift that she has. I would say that yeah, that's good advice or whatever for like, yeah, it's like one way to like get out of this cycle of these bad jobs 100% is to do something where it probably is outside of your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, it connects her more with the cups, and it connects her more with her emotional side, or intuition, or compassion, kindness, shit like that. This kind of stuff that's coming out in the future though is more of, yeah, validation 100%. It's Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and that Empress in reverse. And I know that this is going to be, like, very broad, like, with that fourth question, because what tarot is encouraging you to not do, right, or encouraging you to do, is, like, tarot's like, yo, I don't want her in something where she gets this feeling that there's no growth in it. I don't want her in an environment like this where she's just like, oh, I got the job, this is all that it's cut out to be, I'm good. It's like, no, tarot's like, no. I want her to like kind of get past that, or I want her to realize that she's going to be in a position where the sky's the limit, I guess. I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with something like that, where I want her to focus on like always like growth, going up, promotion, doing better, going farther. That Six of Swords and that Three of Pentacles is like, yeah, I feel like that's kind of more encouragement, where it's like she is gonna find something like that, where it feels more like a tight-knit. It feels more like a community that she's working with. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is just a job, or these are just my coworkers. It's like, no, we're actually like, I like trust that fucking person that I'm working with. They trust me. Like, we know each other very well. We trust each other's abilities. It's definitely a situation like that you're working in. God, I want to, like, sorry, I want to get into Oracle and kind of see if I can just see more of what this is. Great advice. Or, like, you know, yeah, of course. Sun card, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Again, I feel like that's just more validation for you. Maybe a reminder, because that could be something. Like, maybe, like, even me saying that, where I'm like, yo, bitch, like, you already have, like, the swords and the wands down. Like, what the fuck? You might, like, be like, I'm so in this strength in reverse that, like, you telling me that, like, I literally forgot that. Like, that 100% can be that. Because Sun is, like, all about bringing awareness to a situation, right? Or, like, being aware, or, like, whatever, just, like, being honest with yourself about the situation. It's like, okay, so there's this light being shined on her swords and her wand. It's like, remind her of that. You know what I mean? Like, remind her that, like, she's got that shit down, that she already has those abilities, but it's time to focus on something different, because she's already got that. She's already aced that kind of shit. That is also, too, though, if we're looking at that from, like, an encouragement point of view from tarot, this is where those kinds of talents will, like, if that's something that you're worried about, if you're like, fuck, I don't want to, like, get into some kind of work where it's like I'm not utilizing, like, my communication or, like, my writing, because I fucking love doing that. This is where tarot's like, no, like, you're not going to lose that. Like, no, that's, like, on the path, right? Like, that's on the path here. You are going to be utilizing those talents of communication, swords, intelligence, but you're also going to be utilizing the talent that you have in fucking wands, right? Your creativity, your passion, your fucking optimism, fire, spirit's a good one for that. Hold on, I want to see that one, because I don't think hold on. That third one. Sorry, I swear to God, I'll stop. I just want to see. Hold on. Really? That's gnarly. Boy, like, I swear to you, like, the agreements that we make and shit like that, some of this stuff just does not come easy. You know, and like you're seeing with this, like, what was the point of getting this job? I'm not even kidding you, and as gnarly as this fucking sounds, it's to make you vulnerable. It's to make you in a Page of Cups. A Page of Cups is an extremely vulnerable energy. Where think of a little kid. Think of a little kid as it, like, that's a Page of Cups, right? Like a child. Someone that, like, you, like, a parent has to, you know, like, help this little child grow, and, like, help this little child, like, learn, teach them boundaries and shit like that. It's like, yo, no, the point of this job was to make her feel like a Page of Cups. As gnarly as that sounds, it's like, yeah, it's more, of course, like, she's probably focused more on this Queen of Pentacles, where it's like, yeah, I'm focused on, like, my security, my stability, as you fucking should be. But it's also where that was the point of this, where it's like, yeah, I also need her to, no matter what, we're gonna make her feel like we have to get her vulnerable. Yeah, it almost feels like with that King of Swords in the reverse there, it's almost like chipping away. And not saying that, like, you're cold-hearted or anything like that, but, like, that's just the image that came into my head with that, is like, damn, it's almost like you're just seeing, like, this chipping away at You're just like chipping away at like this fucking ice, right? Like trying to like get down to the core of it right there. And you're seeing that's most likely what you're going through. It's probably why you're fucking feeling what you're feeling in that strength in reverse. It probably is very vulnerable for you. You're probably feeling like, fuck, I've been like totally torn wide open. I'm feeling so, of course you're gonna feel insecure when you're fucking vulnerable. Hold on, boo. Claire, I got you too, boo. Hold up. Sorry, I know. Sorry. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Really? Alright. Relationships. Okay, I could see business partners. Okay. Communication. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Sorry. Make choices with extreme care. Courage. Word. Well, that, I know. Courage. Ask what you were afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Reflection. Yo. Yeah? Okay. You've had that one before, I feel. Reflection. Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. And then wisdom. I fucking knew it! Listen to this one, bitch. Wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and a guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. I know it's something like that, bitch. I know it is. That's that Hierophant all day long right there. Should we do... Fuck it, should I do it? Really? Hold on, I know, I went fucking over shit on this, but who cares? Hold on. Oh, actually, how long have I been going? Oh. Like 20 minutes. Hold on. I just want to get fucking a couple from the... Let's see what comes out. I know that's right. Tell me if you've had this one before. 200, good luck. You make your own fortune in life. You've been working hard in life. Sometimes it's necessary to expect good things to come out of that, not just more hard work. Your angels want to send you that lucky break, big opportunity or moment of respite. But you have to believe that it's coming. I know. Visualization of what you want so badly, even if it's frightening to admit what it is. Sit and ponder what life will look like when you get it. I feel like you might have had that one before. That is good manifesting advice. I wonder if you've had this one too. 834, energetic responsibility. Be aware of the vibes you send out. Your angels alert you to be aware of vibrations you are sending out into the world. What you are going through is creating havoc for those who are absorbing your energy. Lie in a calm state and focus on breathing deeply in through your nose, out through your mouth. After a few deep breaths, do a full body stretch. Feel balanced and stabilized within yourself. Good to know that I'm pretty sure that you said that you was fucking working out. So like, word, especially if you're doing Pilates, you know how to fucking do that. Can you tell I'm bitter about it? Okay, anyway. 279, synchronicity. Good one. Good. Okay, I like this. Look for signs. Things that keep happening are connected, even if they don't seem to be. The recent patterns in your life are signs from your angels. Today, ask for a follow-up sign and remember that angels speak through a lot of repetition. Hold on. Draw a second card and see what your angels have to say about after you've spent time paying more conscious attention. 547, authentically you. Speak your truth. Your angels proclaim, that the time has come to express something that you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself or to others. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you in this moment. You don't hear that a lot. You always hear, like, what would you tell your past self? That's good advice, too. Sorry I went so fucking long on that one. Whatever. Fuck it. Hold on, Claire. Hold up, boo. Hold up. Word. Good for you, bitch. Hold up, y'all. Sorry. Y'all should see my desk right now. Oh, my God. Okay, hold up. Yeah, I'm, like, super fucking curious to see. I am so curious to see what the job is that you're gonna land. I'm not even kidding. I'm so curious to see what it is. I just know it is something like that, though. It is so something in Hierophant where you're meant to lead or mentor people. Very much of a healer in that kind of aspect. Hold on. I'm not even fucking kidding you. It 100% is still Scorpio season. I just know it on the bottom of the deck. Okay, sorry. Hold up. Hold on, Claire. Hold up, boo-boo. Oh, my back. Y'all, I fucking... Oh, see, is that it? Oh, see, you were right. It just came in much later. Word. I know. I'm always, like, thinking, because I remember... Jerica used to have that Hierophant card come out. I think it was a lot of, maybe last year, like the beginning of this year. She had that Hierophant card come out a lot. And now I'm like sitting here thinking if it was like something revolving around this. Hold up, Claire. Where are you? I know you sent me a message. Hold up. There you are. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Let's go, boo. There you are. If you can, think of another question, because I think you sent me... Yeah. We can do 3 questions. Hold up. So, cook on another one, boo-boo. All right, let's get it. Hold on. I'm so curious it's gonna come out for this one. Can we like not? Can you like not do sub-only lives anymore on here? I'm wondering if it's something I have to, like, do I have to go on there and do it? Or like, is YouTube like, yeah, you don't get to do that no more? This isn't bad, Claire. It's not. It's not. I don't really have, like, anything bad to say about this. I don't want this to sound like... Because I'm, like, work. Like, when I see these cards with that first question. So, okay, so it's Strength, Queen of Wands, which, like, period, of course, period. Okay, Strength, Queen of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, Emperor, Hierophant, we're gonna come back to that, 7 of Pentacles. I love the Strength in the Queen of Wands, because, like, I don't know why this wanted to come out with this fucking question, but one thing that you need to know, and, like, you could be feeling this already. We already know you're this Queen of Wands, right? But it's connecting you with your Strength and your Queen of Wands, which I fucking love because that is your card, right? Strength, we know, is Leo energy right there. And so, I don't know. I don't know why that wants to come out, but, like, I love that for you where it's like, damn, like, you, like, yo. I mean, first and foremost, you doing that, I mean, it really does, like, I want to say something, but I don't want to, I'm like, oh, yes, like, pop your shit. Where it's connecting you, like, truly to your fucking self. You probably feel more, which is not a bad thing. I mean, this is definitely, like, a testimony to who the fuck you're with. You know what I mean? Like, hell yeah, you can tell that this person that she's with probably very much takes care of her. Because you're seeing that she's comfortable to be in the Strength card energy in her Queen of Wands, where that is huge confidence within oneself, right? This is where someone is like more self-assured. Someone is more confident. Someone's self-image is like, it is down, bitch. And so I'm like, good for you. Like, yeah, this is not a bad thing. This is just definitely like reassuring that you're probably with the right person. And then the only thing I guess I would say, which you probably already know, is that 100% this can lead to something extremely serious, where this would be marriage, 100%. It was probably going to lead to that, obviously, but it could lead to where you and your partner are having to, which I think, I'm just going to be frank, I think this is where, like, yeah, they could be having a kid. You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, we have to, now that this has happened, we have to lay down like very strong roots within this relationship and like get really fucking serious about the direction that this is going and like our stability and security. Like we need to get our shit together because this happened, right? It's like, well, we're gonna get married and we're gonna like go live our life, right? I could definitely see something like that happening where it comes very quickly like that. And to validate you some more, like, it's not something that you can't handle. You're not seeing that you're, like, crashing the fuck out if this happens. You're in a Two of Pentacles where it's like, yeah, it's more responsibility on my plate 100%, but this is something that I'm gonna handle. It's something that I'm figuring out. I'm dealing with it. I'm taking on the responsibility, as is he. But I can definitely see this could be sometime around, I'm gonna say April of 2026. Keep that time frame in mind, because like April 2026, you're going to be in the Seven of Pentacles energy where you guys are seriously sitting down, figuring out what you guys are going to do in the future. Like, yeah, I'm super curious what's going to happen around that time. This is not bad. I don't know. Those are like, keep April in the chamber, but also I'm going to say Sagittarius season 2. Okay, let me do that second one. Let's go. I'm curious to see what could come out with this one too. Remind me after this, Claire, because I want to pull, if I fucking forget, I want to pull an oracle for this one. I just want to see what comes out with one deck in particular. Okay. Interesting. Really? I get that. Or me. Yeah. I think that this is appropriate, and like obviously I don't know. Hold on one second, I gotta go do this puzzle. Hold on. There we go. I don't know. I don't feel like this is, I don't know, like me looking at this, I'm like, yeah, this is like totally, I don't know, like no judgment from me. I'm fucking like this. I don't know. I just think this is normal, appropriate. I want to say this right from the fucking jump, though, is that you're coming out very Page in this, but I don't want to be like, oh, you're like immature. It's not that. Like with this question and the shit that's coming out with it, again, I kind of feel like these cards too, it's like, damn, like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Shouldn't you fucking feel this way with like a divine masculine in your life? You're seeing that you're in this Page of Cups and this Page of Swords energy with him, where Page of Cups, I totally get with what you're saying, where it's like clingy, like that would be a Page of Cups. Think of like a little kid, you know what I mean? That's how a Page of Cups is, where it's a child. It's someone who, like, which good for you, you probably feel like you can bring out that inner child with him, where it's like, damn, I can be like this, which is not bad. I think it's just like a testimony to someone's safety, in all honesty. Because like, would you not want, like, fuck, I'm like that with my partner. Are you kidding me? I was just telling him that today, where I'm like, I think it's hilarious that like I'm the oldest person in this house. Like I'm like 3-4 years older than him, and I'm like, and I'm like, I have to have you treat me like I'm a baby. You know what I mean? And that's very much this. Where it's like, yeah, she feels there's like this innocence or just this inner child that really comes out around him. And it's probably one where it's like, yeah, you're lovey. You know what I mean? Like, you want affection. Like, you want to know that, like, you know, like, tell me how much you love me. And like that's Page of Swords too, where it's like I'm wanting him to like validate, or I'm gonna say validate for lack of a better term. Like I want him to like validate like emotionally, but I want to hear it too. Like I'm in this Page of Swords where I just want to like hear nice things. Like I want to hear him tell me why he loves me, or like how much he loves me. I don't think this is a bad thing. I don't. There could be some, I don't know, maybe you being like, fuck, should I not be like that? Like that's Two of Swords in that judgment. You might be over here like, should I like lay off? Like, should I fucking like take a step back a little bit from him? No, I don't. No, I don't. Because he's over here in this Chariot card energy where it's like, yo, you see that there's this Chariot that's really fucking guiding her. And I truly believe that that's probably him, where I'm like, yeah, you probably do whatever, you probably get down on yourself and you're like, shit, should I, like, is it okay to be vulnerable with someone like this? Is it appropriate? Like, am I being too clingy? Am I being whatever? Am I like being too much? It's like, no, you're not. No. This is exactly, I feel like, how a feminine should be reacting to someone that is like really in their masculine, that's really guiding the situation. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. I just feel like you're in the presence of someone that makes you feel comfortable with really connecting with your inner child. And I think that it's beautiful. I do. You hardly ever fucking see that in relationships. You know it when you fucking see it. Like when you see this kind of stuff with partners, it's like, damn, like they really do love each other. You know what I mean? Where these two people can be like little kids around each other. Not like immature as shit, but like, you know what I mean? You can bring out a more playful side, a more flirtatious side, a more innocent, just fun. You have no idea how happy this like fucking makes me. Jeez. I like, not even kidding you, I feel like she's gonna marry him. I'm not even kidding you. He has to be older. He has to be. You're just seeing there's such a level of emotional intelligence that he has. Okay. Good. Bitch, I ain't mad. So last question. Wait. Oh, period. Hold on. I don't think so. No, I think, well, hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold up. 36, damn. I would have clocked him for maybe 40. Good for him. Gonna get like a more general, I guess, time frame. This could be around, hold on, let me do one more, because I want to say Pisces season, but I don't know if that's right. Excuse me, hold on. Damn, he could be looking right now, and maybe not, which, like, whatever, I don't think it's like a sneaky thing that he's doing, but I'm like, yeah, I could definitely see from that shit on bottom of the deck, like, him looking, but not necessarily telling her, like, everything, where it's like, yeah, this is, like, me being him, right? He's probably like, yeah, I'm, like, always keeping an eye out, like, I'm always looking, but I don't tell her, like, everything, because I don't want her to, whatever, I don't want her to get, discouraged, or whatever, like, I want to be able to, like, find something and come to her with, like, a fucking plan of action or something, because you're seeing he's in a Seven of Swords, which is it's not necessarily a bad thing. It just represents that he's being very careful with what he's doing, or being very careful with what he's telling you, and he's probably doing some shit behind the scenes to make this happen. I could see, I'm gonna say Pisces season. I could see this happening, if not sooner. I think it's before Pisces season, though. Hold on, and I want to see, what was the other one? Hold on, hold on, I want to see when. No. Let me see, one more. Can I see maybe when? Hold on. I want to, you know, I'm going to say Leo season. They're just a fucking warning. You know how I was saying like April timeframe, how that was coming out? I'm really curious if something like this could fucking happen. You're seeing from bottom of the deck, so like please be aware of this shit. There could be like a scare, or it could be a scare where it's like, oh my god, like I am like 2 fucking weeks late, like that kind of scare, bitch. Like where it's like, yo, or like I'm taking pregnancy tests and it's saying I'm not, but like, bitch, I'm like 3 weeks fucking late for my period, right? Like what the fuck is going on here? I could definitely see something like that happening around Aries season of 2026, and I could see it being a really big like hit in the gut for the both of you, where it's like, fuck, damn, we really thought that it like that was it. And that kind of situation, which I get it, like, fuck, that shit would be just like, oh god, like, really, I fucking thought I was. I could definitely see you guys being, like, hit in the gut with that, but also, like, coming to the realization of being like, damn, like, I didn't realize that that was something that I really fucking wanted. You know what I mean? Or something where I was really hoping that it was true type shit. And then I could see, like, something happening, like, where it's like, yeah, they actually, like, legit get pregnant, like, 3 months later. I could definitely see something like that happening. You know what I mean? Hold on one second, though. I want to pull from this oracle right quick. Abby, I got your payment, by the way, boo. Let me get 3 for her. Just for the fuck of it. Okay. Good for you. Word. Okay. Desire. Desire is, well, I believe that. Desire is fueling your connection both emotionally and physically. It represents a deep craving for closeness and mutual goals. Word. Okay, anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna come back to this one because I feel like it could, like, it's very like career focused, but I feel like this is more planning like pregnancy type shit. But I'm gonna come back to that. Okay, hold on. Okay, success. Success is within reach. Your hard work and dedication are being rewarded, and significant progress is being made. And then, like, kind of when I'm reading this one, like, kind of look at this one from like a perspective of like planning. Not necessarily for the career, but like for the future with this person. You may have a clear career plan. You may have a clear plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. And then communication. Open and honest communication is flowing between you and others right now. You express your thoughts and feelings clearly. Another warning too, when you guys do find a place that you could encounter, I don't think it's so much him. I think that that's probably you. When you guys like end up finding a place and you are at like this moment, right? Where it's like, okay, we're presented like dead ass with this fucking opportunity. There could be a little bit of hesitancy from you where you are like, you are super anxious about making that decision. I don't know, you're just seeing, you're so full of anxiety around that time where it's like, fuck, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? Yeah. Dead ass. Just be prepared for that. It was good. Shit, bitch, I ain't got nothing bad to say about that one. Word! Okay. Hold up, y'all. My fucking back hurts. Fuck. Okay. Abby, hold up, boo. Okay. Where are you? Excuse me. Who gets this bad at indigestion? Like, seriously, what the fuck? Ugh. Ugh. Abby, are you in here, boo? I just got Abby on the list. Those are good cards with your questions, Claire. Holy shit. I really liked that second one. I'm like very happy to see that for her. Hopefully Abby is Abby not in here? Yo, how is my wait. Sam's April access gone. Oh hell no. I'm gonna have to look around on there now. Shit. Bitch. Bam. Well, I got Miss Abby on the list whenever she's ready. Oh, my back. Ugh. I have a headache. And me drinking this is probably not helping. Oh. It's like right here. What are y'all gonna do this weekend? I'll hang out. Well, Taylor, I guess shit. If my moderators got questions, go ahead and fucking ask them. And we'll wait for Abby to get in here. I know, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do this weekend. I know I want to go to the gym. Want to go to Hobby Lobby. That literally might be it. I know I want quesadillas. He's deer hunting. How long is he gone for? Is he gone for the weekend? Or is he going for the weekend? Or is it just like a day thing that he's doing? Shit, whoops, I didn't mean to. Hold up, y'all. Oh. I didn't work out today, so it's just like making it 10 times worse. My back. Ah. I'm happy to report. Oh, word. I'm happy to report that my upcoming week is not that busy. Oh. I wonder where Abby went. Whatever, what time is it? I'll hang out for like... I'm gonna hang out for like 15 more minutes and then hopefully Abby comes in here. Yeah, if Claire and Taylor, if y'all got a question, motherfucking... Let's go. Or, shit, if you guys... Okay, period. I was like, yo, if you guys don't have a question, I can always pull from an oracle. Hold on. I anticipate these cards might be gnarly, but I might be wrong. Hold up. Okay. Let's see, boo. Gnarly card right from the jump. I get this, though. You know what? Actually, yeah. Actually, yeah, I do. I'll explain this, though. This is what's up, bitch. Damn, have the tables turned on this. Holy shit. Good for you, actually. Like, as you should. Ain't that the truth, though? Okay, Temperance in reverse, but don't freak out about that, because that's gnarly. Temperance in reverse, Page of Cups, Five of Cups. Devil in reverse, Five of Wands, Death. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I could see you saying something back to him, absolutely. However, it's not like... You're not communicating with him, like, sneakily, or, like, you know what I mean? You're not, like, carrying on this conversation with him. This kind of stuff, because Temperance in the reverse represents someone right away where you are probably feeling exhausted from this fucking connection, right? Where it's like, really? You know what I mean? Like, now? Temperance is where it's like, it's like too much. It's been too fucking long. And like that Devil card that's coming out in the reverse right underneath that is that Claire is at a place when this happens, you know what I mean? Like, she's at a place where it has been, she's exhausted on this. It's like, there's really nothing that I'm holding on to. However, I'm going to come back to that because you're in this Devil in reverse where this is, you have 100% released it at this time where it's like, yo, I like released this connection completely. I wasn't even thinking that this would happen. I didn't even care if it did, right? I don't even care if he fucking does. You're like in this Devil in reverse where it's like, yo, I have like reclaimed my power that hard where I'm just like done with him. And yeah, this is pretty on point, honestly, for some shit like this. However, you're in a Page of Cups and a Five of Cups with communication where you would say something 100%. Like, you would be vulnerable with him, but you're like not gonna lie to kick it, or you're not going to like soften the blow for him, or I don't know, like, this is not where he comes back in and Claire's like, oh my god, I missed you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how have things been? It's like, I'm gonna be very, because Page of Cups, like, you are gonna be sweet 100%, but you're not gonna fucking lie about the things that you felt either. And so just like, whatever he says, you're gonna be like, it's Five of Cups and Five of Wands coded, where you probably would want to communicate anger. You probably would. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I'm pissed off. I want to, like, be fucking mean to him, but I really think that you would communicate more of the emotions, where you would communicate to him how let down you were from him, how saddened you were from that fucking connection, how much grieving you did, like, how it affected you hardcore emotionally. I could see you saying something like that to him, where it really just got the point across. And it's like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of, like, something that you would say where it's like, that was like so to the point, but like, she didn't ream my ass, but she really, like, that was a sliver of vulnerability that she fucking gave me where it hit me. And you're in a Death in the Upright where you have, I mean, this is a total 180. You're just seeing it where it's like, damn, the tables have fucking turned where she let go of this, truly. And she's like, she's not the same person that she was when he comes back in and says something. But to answer your question, absolutely, I could see you saying something to him. But it would be more grounded in, yeah, it would be vulnerable, but it would be very honest about your feelings about him. About just the hurt and the loss and the sadness and just how he fucking hurt you. And shit, bitch, that might be what the fuck he needs to hear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't mad about this. At all. Yeah, word, damn. Word. Those are good cards. Damn. That's gnarly. That don't surprise me though. But fuck, bitch, I'm not even kidding you. I thought for sure the cards were gonna be like, iced him, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, blocked him. I wasn't expecting that. I literally don't know if I have enough growth within myself to be like that. Like, you know what I mean? It would take me so much strength to fucking admit emotionally how someone has affected me. But I'm not even kidding you. Like, sometimes that is the most effective thing that you can fucking do. And you're seeing it right there where she's like, I'm not talking to him angry. I'm not, like, being mean. I'm being very honest with how he treated, like, how I felt. And there it is. Shit. You gotta respect that. Hold up, boo-boos. Did Abby ever come back in here? I don't know, I fear. I'm gonna hang out for like 10 more minutes. So Taylor, if you in here, boo, hold on, you might have sent me a message. Yeah, Taylor, if you got a question. A tooth hurts. Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, word, okay. Word. Contemplating if I should ask one question. What do you guys do for Thanksgiving? I, like, have nothing planned. Usually what my husband does... Oh, I can't believe he hasn't been on here. There you are, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's just Abby. What was I saying? Oh, I'm surprised that my husband hasn't come in here and told everybody. So I got my husband because, like, I've been telling him I was gonna get him this because, like, he always... And I'm doing this because it's actually fucking true. Like, he claims that he's Italian, right? And, like, if you looked at him, you would know that he is. And I'm like, I'm always ragging on him where I'm like, wouldn't that be fucking hilarious? Because he's got, like, a bunch of Italian tattoos and shit all over him. And I'm like, wouldn't that be so funny if, like, you did, like, an ancestry and found out you're not Italian at all? He's like, I'm Italian. And so I'm like, well, we should do, like, an ancestry because I did one, right? Like, years ago. And so I got him an ancestry kit and he sent it in. He was like, all so excited. He got his results back and I think he's like over 60% Italian. And I'm like, well, that's a relief. Anyway, I'm surprised he hasn't been on here telling everybody that. But what made me think of that is that we usually do like Italian food on Thanksgiving. Like, we never cook a turkey or anything. He's always like got pasta and fucking meatballs and shit. Oh. So with the so like the 35, that's just, so what I do for like the full readings is I'll do well, depending on what it is. Like, let's say for example it's like, let's just say it's a general reading. For like a full general, I'll do tarot. Like, I'll pull a full tarot spread and then I'll pull some like oracle cards afterwards, just depending on what comes out. If it's like a full love, I will do oracle, tarot, and then probably another oracle. And then if it's just questions, like those can be 5 questions and I'll just pull tarot for all of those, like 6 cards for each question on all of them. Yeah, he's a good cook. He is. Ooh. I can't stomach his shit anymore, though. I can't. I'm getting old, bitch. I cannot process pasta. I can't. And I love pasta. I had like 2 bites of the shit that he made the other night, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this shit no more. The fuck? Hold on. Ooh, let's get it, bitch. Hold on. Gabby, my fucking... Oh my god, I have such a headache. Hold on, Taylor. Hold up, boo-boo. Shit, my Venmo's frozen. Hold on, y'all. Oh. Weird. Brain fart, okay. Taylor, let's get it, boo. Can I do... Camilla, is that how you say? Oh, Anna, sorry. Hold up. Anna, are you in here, boo? Yo, bitch, Anna, if you in here, we can fucking get it right now. Word, let's go, boo. Hold on, I gotta see if you wrote anything on there. I think it was a full. Hold on. It was. Anna, what do you want to do your reading on, boo? Oh, we gotta go to fuck in. Okay. I'm kind of hoping this is a love. I'm curious what it is. Word, okay. Let's get it, bitch. It's been a minute, I think. Let's go. I'm gonna start with Oracle. Fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna start with Oracle, we'll get into Tarot, and let's go. Yeah, if you can think of any questions, or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't fucking filter out. Oh, period. I was gonna say, if you have any questions. I have such a fucking headache right here, you guys. I need to slam some water. If it filters your comments out, though, you can message me on... Because I don't know if it will. But if it does, you can message me on Instagram or TikTok. Oh. I don't know what else to do. I keep drinking water. I don't fucking know. Stop. You want to know why I freak out when I get headaches? It's because I'm terrified of having an aneurysm. But, like, it can happen. So, last week's reading, it was still attached. So, I never read it. Oh my god. This is fitting to be tea, bitch. Let's go. Is he still with her? Something future was a word. Okay. Hold up, boo-boo. I got you. I think it's been a minute since I've read for you guys. I'm like trying to remember the last reading. I think it's been a long time. Okay. Well, good, because I don't think I've used these decks on you. And if you can see, word. Okay, word. Ooh. Okay, so, bitch. I'm gonna start with Oracle. I'm gonna pull for your and his energy together. I'm gonna pull for you separately. I'm gonna pull for him separately. Subconscious, and then outcome energy. Let's go. This should be good then, since I haven't read for you in a minute. It should be T. Okay. Hold up, boo. Okay. Good. I'm glad I didn't filter out any of that on there. All right. You know the drill, boo. Let's get it. Let me see. Absolutely. Let's fucking go. Let me see current energy. Let me see. Oh, it's calling that shit out from the jump. Where is he at? Okay, I'm gonna like obviously pull 2 cards for each of these, but I just want to tell you like what is coming out so far. So red flags is coming out, and I'll explain it. Like red flags is coming out as current challenger situation. I'm curious, like, I'm gonna, like, whatever. I just kind of want to wait for the clarifier for that. But, like, right from the jump, this can be showing. Because red flags can represent, like, deception or cheating that has happened. And so, 100%, that's, like, yo, that's the situation. That's what the fuck happened here. You know what I mean? Whereas there was a lot of deception. There was a lot of lies that were, like, told here. Whatever. It could have been to a point where it's like, yo, this motherfucker cheated on her. And, like, that was kind of I guess the wreckage of the relationship. Also too though, which is interesting that clarifier card came out with it. Cosmic Nudges came out with that card. Another thing that red flags, his energy's gnarly, bitch. Sorry. One of the things that red flags can represent though is signs, okay? And Cosmic Nudges represents signs from God, right? And so I could see, like, I could definitely see, I don't know, like, I don't really see him seeing those signs so much as red flags, maybe, but I can definitely, I mean, I could see that from your perspective. But anyway, my point is with that red flags and that Cosmic Nudges that are coming out, these 2 people 100% are seeing like signs, synchronicities that are pointing them back to this person, right? No fucking doubt. Because that Cosmic Nudges, it's like, no, like God is calling out to these 2 people, giving them like these signs, these intuitive hits, so they can follow the signs back to each other, right? The red flags, especially if there has been like deception and cheating that has been done, I could definitely, especially if that was like done to you or whatever, vice versa, right? I could definitely see where it's like, I'm seeing those signs, but I'm also like side-eyeing that shit where is this a lesson? Like that would be a question like, yo, is God trying to test me? Like, is God trying to see if I like learn the lesson? Like, why is he sending me these signs? You know what I mean? The shit that's coming out on your side is coming clean in soul contract, which like good for, and up in comparison to him, holy shit. The coming clean that's coming out on your side it's showing me that she is upfront and honest about her emotions. Upfront, honest, truthful. It's out there. She wears her heart on her fucking sleeve. I wouldn't guarantee if he came in like dead ass and you're seeing so much fear on his side, like from his oracle already, where like he's seeing these signs and shit that are pointing him towards you. I feel like he's kind of following them, like by adding and shit like that, but you're totally seeing like this lack of faith that he has where it's like really truly going for her. But I can guarantee if he did, it's probably not what, I don't know. I'm curious to see what comes out with this tarot, because I'm like, yo, if you're like over here scared that she's gonna reject you, I think you'd be very surprised that she would actually be very honest with you about how she's feeling. Like, she'd talk to you. That's what coming clean is. Like, you 100% would open up to him and talk to him. Absolutely you would. That soul contract that's coming out on your side, you probably already clock this for what it is, where you're like, yeah, I've been seeing the signs and synchronicities. Of course I have. Because this is a soul contract that I'm involved with. I know that with him. That's what soul contract is. It's like you are aware that this is some kind of spiritual union or some kind of like karmic agreement, some kind of soul agreement that you have with him. He is over here and holy shit, he's got contemplation and hurting coming out on his side. There you're seeing right from the jump, just this sketchy energy that he has coming towards you. But I don't mean sketchy like he's fucking like whatever, he's like being a dog or whatever, right? Like the contemplation is where he's watching you. You already know that though, but like he's watching this, seeing how she's moving, seeing what she's doing. Like he's unsure of what to say, of how to react around her. And then this hurting card is behind him where this is what he's truly fearing. He's fearing that she's gonna reject the fuck out of him, or that he has caused so much damage in this. He's like, yo, I have a hard time confronting that. I'm scared to. I'm scared to talk to her because I'm gonna be confronted with all this fucking pain that I've been holding in for this connection. Gnarly energy. I'm curious to see what comes out with this tarot. Bitch, this shit that's coming out in your guys' subconscious, right place, right time, and thinking of you. That right place, right time. So whatever's like happening in the subconscious of the reading, of course, like I bring to their awareness, right? But this is also shit that these two people are not talking about. Right place, right time is that these two people are thinking that this relationship is meant to be. Like these two people, like you already seen that from your soul contract where it's like, yeah, she clocks this. Like she understands that this is a soul contract. He does too though, but he might not have that kind of like spiritual language, you know what I mean? Where he's like, yeah, I like sense that it's something different, but I don't really know what soulmates are, right? But he could definitely sense like, this is my person. I know that this is who I'm meant to be with, because that's what that card represents. The challenge with that card is like divine timing, right? Like these two people coming into alignment with one another. But anyway, it is definitely both of these people. They view this as this is supposed to be my person, that I'm meant to be with this person. That thinking of you card that's coming out, of course it represents like thinking, like both of these people are like thinking about this. They're in nostalgia. They're missing the other person. There's, and of course with him, I don't really think so much for you. I'm not really seeing like this grieving, because it kind of looks like you've healed, or you're just in a, I don't know, like a more emotionally mature place than he is. He 100% would still be grieving this, where he is like, oh, he's got the cups on his side, no doubt. So I could definitely see like the grieving, or even being fixated just because of his energy, where he's contemplating, he's over here watching her, he's like all sketchy, like acting all sketchy around her and shit. So I could definitely see like the fixated on you, or grieving you. And I could see where you are more in like a nostalgia, you know what I mean? Just kind of a nostalgia. Like you do miss him, you know, you miss what was, whatever, right? The point though is that these two people are in that energy, and what they are doing, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to come out in that outcome with that tarot, but that card, because these two people are in that energy of thinking about one another and being like so emotionally attached like that, but not fucking talking, is that they are manifesting a reunion. That's what they're doing. The outcome, I want to put a pin in, because I don't know if this is like a warning, or if this is, I feel like it could be a warning. I just want to see tarot, but anyway, it's fighting in toxic environment. I could see the fighting card being a warning 100%, especially if there has been like deception and cheating done in this connection. That is where, of course, there's trust issues. How could there not be? And so that card would be coming out being like, yo, when these two people reunite, like there is going to be trust issues. Like that's just something they need to fucking know. I could see this for him. I would have a super hard time believing that you were in a toxic environment, just considering the cards that came out for you. I could see this being for him though, where he's surrounding, like he would be like, whatever, he would be coping with this relationship, or the loss of this relationship rather, by like partying, like using substances, being in a shit environment. Like I could see him just hanging out with like whatever, like bummy people or whatever. I want to put a pin in that though. I want to see, hold on, I'm gonna put a pin in that shit. Let's just see what comes out with tarot. Regrets 100%. Damn, let's go. Let me see current. Wow. Hanged Man is pretty gangster for you. You have changed a lot since disconnecting from him. As, you know what, I'll give it to him too. I think he has as well. Seriously. That's good warning. That's good warning. Yeah, I feel like the oracle that came out is definitely more of a warning for you guys. Okay, hold on. Let me get clarifiers for this shit first. Yeah, that hanged man that's coming out on your side, I can definitely see that, where you just are not the same person that you were when you guys disconnected. Hanged man represents that there has been like this 180 psychic change that she's had, right? And so the perception that she had of this connection or this or whatever, like even the shit that happened between these people, like she has changed her perception on this a complete 180, where she does see this through a different lens now. And who knows, like, considering you're seeing the Page of Swords come out on your side, like, I wish I remembered what the fuck came out with past readings, because you're seeing that you're in this place where it's like, yo, you're not seeing anger or whatever, or even like sadness or anything coming out from you. It's like, no, I'm like, I've had like a complete change of mind in regards to this. But you're also seeing like this Page of Swords where I could definitely see, even though you've had like a change of mind, I could see that you still have questions, or like you would be willing to talk. That's Page of Swords, where it's like, I'm not like closed off to talking or anything like that, but yeah, I'm in a completely different place than I ever have been with him. Would you say you're a Libra and he's a Gemini? Word. Hold on one second, bitch. I do one more for each of these. Because I want to see who that is on his side. I'm curious if that's you or someone else. Good for you. One more for him. Do you know what? Hold on. He's Libra. Oh, word. Hold on. I want to see. Do you know what the other person's sign is? The person that he was like messing around with? Fuck, I hope. That's her. Word. Okay. Hold on. I want to pull more for that then. Hold on. One more. Hold on, just one more. I could see, hold on, one more. I'm sorry, I just want to fucking see this. Yeah, I don't think he's involved with her anymore. I'm gonna come back to that though, okay? Okay, fuck, okay. I'm gonna try to reel this I'm gonna go over as fuck on this. I'm so sorry. Okay. Emperor's Sun world card coming out as your guys' current. Holy shit, right? Oh, you know what? Both of you guys, and I'll give it to him too. Like, I don't think his growth is necessarily like to the level of yours, but I will give it to him. I do think that he has changed quite a bit in his life. Absolutely. But that is Emperor, right? Like, these two people in regards to this relationship, like, I would guarantee if these two motherfuckers came back together, you would see this from him too. Like, if he actually had which I think he's gonna keep tiptoeing around you and shit. It's almost like he's waiting for you to say something to him. But anyway, if they came back together and like actually had a conversation, you would be able to sense that from him, where it's like, damn, like he actually, there has been this change within him. Like, he's actually kind of grown up. Probably more stable, you know, to the level of you. Probably not, because you're seeing that you've probably been on the spiritual path way longer than he has. But that is Emperor, where like these two people, of course they're strong. You're seeing that in the soul contract and shit. Of course there's strong roots that are attached to these two people. But there's also been a lot of awareness, and also with world card coming out, there has been lessons that have been learned from both of these people. It just looks a little different, right? So with you're in this hanged man where, whatever, your lesson was probably a huge psychic change in regards to this, where it's like, this is just an example. Hold on, you know I'm gonna go over a spot. I'm gonna try to reel this fucking where like, maybe at one point, this is just an example, maybe at one point you were like, oh hell yeah, I was like super angry, I was super bitter, I was hurt, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, I was like I was hard to be around. I was fucking mad at him. I could definitely see that changing where it's like, I don't feel like that anymore. I'm not like that. I've let that kind of stuff go. I've worked through that. And I am in a place now where I would be 100% confident with communicating with him. Maybe at one point you were like, I never want to talk to that motherfucker. If he comes back in, like, I'm going to read him his life. There's like this level of curiosity, but also honesty that you have with him, but also with yourself. It's just more confidence, more knowing yourself. It's growth. I mean, it's growth just perception wise, just mentally. I think all around with him, I'll give it to him. I do think he's disconnected from that person 100%. However, I'm going to come back to that, okay? But he's in an Empress energy where that is growth. 100% it is. Like, he's on a path of growth. Definitely. I totally believe it with his clarifiers. With the person that he was involved with, where would you say she was? Leo? Where the fuck is she? Wait. Leo, period. Ooh, this is good. So when he like connected with her, I could definitely see him being under this spell, this delusion of who this person is. And you know what I mean? It's almost like he maybe was just like attracted to her, but like not necessarily like what, like I'm trying to reel it in. I'm a believer, okay? Like, I'm a believer that like dudes will go with anything, okay? Like, I'm just a believer in that. I really feel like low vibrational dudes will, and listen, I shouldn't say that. Low vibrational anybody, okay? I don't want to get banned on TikTok. But low vibrational anybody, I feel like they will just accept whatever, right? And you're kind of seeing that from him because he's like in this Ace of Swords in reverse. He was in an Ace of Swords in reverse with her, where he's like not honest about it. A lot of fucking delusion. He's not like being for real with himself about who this person is. But then you're seeing that there was this switch that he made where I believe that he disconnected from her, but holy shit, is there baggage that he's carrying from that, where it's a lot of regret, probably with you, where it's a lot of regret over what he's done. And it's affected him where he like feels like he's unworthy to come towards you. That's why he's like tiptoeing around your ass and he's not saying anything, is because he's over here thinking about what he's done, all this bad shit that he's done. He's over here thinking he's like the worst person in the world, right? And that is what is keeping him fucking trapped here and not communicating with you. I don't believe that he's with her though. I think that he's on a completely different path. I don't even think talking to her or anything. I love to see this kind of stuff come out in the subconscious, especially for him, because it's Tower, Moon in reverse in that strength, where you're seeing the delusion like being completely cut through, right? Completely. You're seeing like someone, which maybe you went through this too. It might have looked a little different. I could see this for him where his life probably went up in flames, bitch. Like, that's Tower. That is where the foundation, and you're not seeing it's this relationship with you because your guys' foundation is in an Emperor. I could see the foundation that he built with this other person being faulty, right? Where that's why Tower comes in, because the foundation that you have built, whatever, upon your relationship, your career, whatever, right? The foundation that you built upon was faulty. It was bullshit. It was built on lies or deception or whatever, right? It was built on just bullshit. That's why Tower comes in, where God's like, you're not going to live like this. I'm going to fuck that up. You know what I mean? You're not meant to stay there. You're not meant to stay in this situation. Boom, Tower comes in where it just obliterates that shit. And then Moon card in the reverse is where you're not under that spell anymore. You're like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Where you're seeing, you're like, damn, like the veil has truly been lifted in that situation where, why did I do this? Why was I in this for so long? Like, what the fuck was I doing? What was I thinking? And that strength card, which I'm not mad to see, this is where someone like actually gets the confidence, the self-image, like starts to believe in themselves again, and they do something different. I truly believe that's probably meant for him, this kind of stuff. But I could see that through the lens of this relationship too, where thank God you left him. Seriously. Seriously, I don't think he would have fucking got it if you had not walked out on him. I think it was almost like you walked out on him and it was like this, like, what have I done? Like, what the fuck have I done? Like, look at the mess that I've made. Look at, like, how much chaos I've introduced in my life by the decisions that I've made. Hold on one second. I want to see how long he's going to do that. Because I think in this outcome, you're seeing he's still tiptoeing around you, watching you, but not saying anything. He's waiting for you to say something. Hold on. I'm not mad to see that. Hi, baby. Confirm that if you listen to 2000s. I was just telling them about how you got your ancestry results. Are you kidding me? Stop. You know what? I could see, oh, that pains me though, because it's like 2 fucking months from now. Or when is Aquarius season? January, February. He's probably going to tiptoe around your shit. He's probably going to be watching you until then. I could see him I think that's Aquarius season. It's January, February. I could see him like shooting you a little message, but not being like upfront with why he's doing it. You know what I mean? Like he would be, because it's a page kind of communication where he would be like, I don't know, like this would be like commenting on a picture or like sending you a message being like, hey, I see, this is just an example. Let's say you went to the ocean, right? And you went to Seattle or some shit. And you're like, I posted like all these pictures of like all this shit, right? Like the bubblegum wall or whatever. It's like I posted this trip that I like went on, right? And he like sent me a message like asking me about the trip. Like what? But like, no, that's not, like he's trying to like open up some kind of door of communication where he's not directly telling you why. Like he's kind of hiding that. But anyway, his intentions when he does come back in for communication, he'll start off like that. But his intentions, I believe it, are completely genuine. He wants that 6 of Swords and Chariot. He sees, it's like this, it's a spark that ignites when he does it. He has a direction that he wants this to go. And I would say he wants it in a direction to where you guys heal, you guys fucking try again. Because that 6 of Swords where it's like, I don't want to repeat what we've been through. I want us to seek a peaceful resolution. And like that Chariot card is that, yeah, he's got a goal in mind when he comes in. As do you two. But that's definitely him. But yeah, be prepared for him to be watching. So pop your shit. Pop your shit in the meantime. Word. Because he's probably going to be commenting on something like that. I could see, I'm going to say March or April. I could see you guys having like serious conversation around that time about like being in a commitment. That was not bad. Also, too, bitch, just so you know, with him, like, tiptoeing around your shit and watching you, don't be surprised if you get, like, phone call. If he's got your phone number, don't be surprised if you get phone calls from, like, unknown number. Or whatever. What do they do? What's the thing? What's the fucking thing that they do? Or, you know, I don't know if you can still do that. What is that used to, where, I can't remember, it was like *67 or some shit like that. Oh. And he's 1% Egyptian is what he is. He was *67. He was 1% Egyptian and 1% Asian, right? I think it was Asian. Yeah, it was Asian. He's very proud of the Egyptian. Don't start on here. Yeah. Good reading though. Shit, sorry I was so fucking long on that. What up, boo? Mel, hang out. Hold on. I gotta see if Abby's in here. And 65% Italian. That's how much he was. Yeah, I found out my daughter's like a third Irish. I don't know where that came from. I'm over a third German. No, Anna. Is Abby in here? Hold up, y'all. I don't know if she is. That was tea, bitch. Oh, word, there you are, boo. Abby, what do you want to do your reading on, boo? Word. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. I'm gonna do Oracle too. Hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, it's indigestion, y'all. Ugh. Why? It tastes like a quesadilla. Ugh. Hold up, Abby. That one. I need more water. Where are you? I need you to fill up my water bottle. All right, hold up. Okay. You know the drill, boo. I'm gonna do, I do want to do Oracle on this one. So I'm gonna do it. Okay, hold on. You know the drill. I'm gonna start with Oracle. Let's see. Current. Ooh. Oh, yeah. That egg on their face is coming out as your guys' current challenge or situation. Hold on, I want to see what comes out for him. He's embarrassed. Oh man. Hold on, let me get clarifiers. Don't get me fucking started. One more for him. Okay, so, and I'm going to show you this, but egg on their face in Real Reunion came out as current challenger situation. Considering, like, I don't know, just because I know a little bit about the history and shit like that, the egg on their face is where a situation has blown up in someone's fucking face, right? Like, they got caught, they got called the fuck out, they, you know what I mean? Like, yo, their whole world came to a halt, right? There is, and I believe it's him, because of the shit that's coming out on his side, he has red flags and toxic environment, where, yeah, like, straight up, this is probably where he's like, yo, because red flags is, like, deception, cheating, that's what's at the forefront of his fucking mind. Where he's like probably embarrassed as shit, and that is what is standing, that egg on their face is standing directly in the way of that Real Reunion. Absolutely. He is probably coping with this situation, with that toxic environment. He's coping with this situation of, like, not healthy, that toxic environment. Like, that could be using, like, drinking, like, substances, shit like that. 100% he could be doing that. But he could also just be staying in a low vibrational state of mind where he, like, that is his focus. He's like, yo, I lied to, I cheated on her. I'm fucking embarrassed by what I did. And that is what I'm, like, it's almost like he cannot fucking humble himself to, like, get past that. That Real Reunion, I mean, that's what the fuck it is. That's, like, what these two people, that's what is, like, in these two people's, and it's what they want, is where these two soulmates reconnect. And I don't know, it's so fucking unfortunate to see. The energy that's coming out on your side, like, only if he was here You know what I mean? Like, you have cold shoulder and someone's forgiven you. Let me talk about it. Because cold shoulder, which good for you. You're not like chasing him down or like whatever, like messaging him or like trying to get him to talk to you. You're like, I am keeping busy. I'm doing my own thing. I'm like, yo, I'm creating distance from him. I'm not trying to like chase him the fuck down. I'm just focusing on me. That someone's forgiven you is that, yeah, you truly have, like, you're not holding on to any kind of like resentment, anger. This is where you have done enough work on self where like you would be, of course you probably want to like talk to him shit like that or like talk through it, but you're not like, yo, I'm gonna like bitch him out if he comes back in. No, you've done enough spiritual work on yourself where you've let go of that kind of shit. Like, you want peace in this. You don't want to like be fighting with him or like bringing up old shit or whatever. If only he could hear that, I can guarantee you would just see this kind of shit melt away. You really would. The high value, and this too, I feel like this is like good insight, I guess, into whatever. It's good insight into like what he's thinking, but like it drives me crazy because it is so low confidence. It just is. He's seeing her as someone that knows her worth. You. He's like, no, that girl, she knows who the fuck she is. That high value is someone who knows their worth. They will not settle for anything less. They're beautiful. They're confident. They are abundant. And he sees that. He's over here in guilt where he is so fucking ashamed and remorseful for what he did. He's like, whatever. I might pull message cards just for the fuck of it. But this is so like, I don't deserve her. Why is she so good to me? Like... fucking whatever. Lot of that's whatever. I mean, I guess it's good, like nice to see this kind of stuff though that's coming out right here is so much what holds people back from having a reunion every time, where someone cannot, I don't know, like I don't know what it is. Is humbling themselves the right phrase that I'm thinking of? Like humbling themselves enough to, I don't know, admitting defeat. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you're just like this holding on to what I did or so embarrassed over what I did. You see this all the fucking time in readings where like that embarrassment or that shame or that guilt just holds them back from going after what they want. Watching you, I know that. Hold on, boo. Unsure of what to say. Unsure of what to do. It's definitely him. If you have your shit, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you have, because I think he's Gemini. Isn't he? I think he is. Fuck, I always butcher his sign. I think it's a Gemini though. I'm gonna tell you this right fucking now. If you have your stuff, like what, because you know he's watching you. You're seeing it right here in the current. Him watching you, if you like have your stuff on like public or whatever, and you're like, this is just an oh, he's in fucking Aries. That's him then. Okay, because the King of Swords came out on your side, which made me like think he was a Gemini. Anyway. This shit coming out as current, like, this is just an example. Let's say that you got, like, your Instagram or whatever on public, right? And you're like, yeah, I posted a post on there or whatever of, like, me going out with the girls. That, he'd be seething over something like that. You're seeing, even though that he is not talking to her, there is a ton of jealousy that he has over her. You would be willing to hear him out if he fucking came forward. I'm happy to see that you're standing on that. He is over here thinking things, which I'm not really mad to see the Four of Swords. Like, I'm not really mad to see the Four of Swords come out on his side. He is thinking a lot, which thank God. I mean, at least it's not like a fucking, I don't know, like a Four of Cups or a Five of Cups. He's over here in a lot of reflection. about this, right? Like he's over here thinking about this connection. The good thing about a Four of Swords is like that's the whole point of his Four of Swords, right? Is that he's over here trying to figure out this connection. He's thinking about it. But he will have this Ace of Swords moment where he has this breakthrough. He has this clarity. He has this fucking communication that he'll come forward with. Yeah, almost like his regret now, or like where his head would be at, is this is so, I'm gonna pull message cards because I'm curious if this will come out for him too. Almost like the visions of us, like I'm always like envisioning our lives together. That would be something that would torture him. Where he's like, I could see myself being in a relationship with her, and that's something that I completely fucking destroyed. You're seeing a lot of willingness and open-mindedness coming from your side. 100% if he came in. I do think he will. I really do. You're seeing, hold on, I'm gonna go a little over on this bitch, hold on. Okay, so the Seven of Cups and that Tower card are coming out of the outcome, which is not a bad thing. Like that Seven of Cups, which I believe is him. I just don't think it's you. I believe that's him just considering what we were already seeing. It's a lot of confusion, uncertainty of what he's going to say, but major trumps minor every fucking time. And what you're seeing there is Tower's not necessarily a bad card. It can represent a breakthrough. You already know that he's in that energy of that Four of Swords where he's on it, right? And so you're just seeing like that breakthrough come through in that outcome where he's not sitting in that uncertainty or like thinking about what he's gonna say. He finally has it. Hold on, I just want to see when. I'm gonna crash out, bitch. Hold on. November, December. Damn, can you believe it's already fucking November? He should have fucking went for it. You're seeing God, why didn't he go for it? You're seeing like something back in Libra season where he almost did. I'm gonna go... I'll go with, no, I'll go with December. I'll go with December. Hold on, bitch. Just for funsies. I want to see what comes out with this. Hold on. Let's go. Word. Which you're not. Maybe he is. So don't put up with my BS and drugs and alcohol. Maybe he is. Maybe he is. Like coping with this, with that shit. Painful memories. Why do I feel so lost? Two more. Why do I feel this way? Drama. I feel lonely. I need to figure myself out. This shit right here. I like knew something like this would come out. You're too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. Shut up. Like, no shade, but I cry at night. It came out bottom of the deck, too. He should have just went for it. He should have just went for it. You're seeing there was an opportunity back in, what was that, Libra? August, September, I think. Oh, he's watching you. That's not good, especially with, like, that toxic environment. Because if he's like drinking and shit to cope with this, that would make sense as to why you're seeing so much jealousy that he's got when he's watching you. It just fuels it. Watching you. You want to know what came out on bottom of the deck, by the way, with Oracle? Unfinished business. Which represents, obviously, reconciliation or coming back in and fixing. Damn. So I went so fucking long on that. Hold on. God, my back hurts. Hold it. Mel, are you still in here, boo? I know I like bitched about it already, but I sat down for like 3 hours straight today, and my fucking back hurts so bad from that. It was these horrible plastic chairs. I'm getting old, you guys. Hold on, boo. Where are you? There you are. Okay. You're ready. I'm just kidding. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see, boo. Hold up. You're ready. Oh, I'm curious to see what comes out with this one, bitch. Okay. Let's get it. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Oh, he don't know. Oh, he has no idea. No clue. He has no idea when he's gonna do this. No idea. I could see him having a lot more clarity and direction with this, 100%. I could see him having more clarity and direction with this, or more, I'll come back to that, but I'm going to say like more clarity or direction with it come the beginning of 2026. Right now, which like, I get it, whatever, like I'm not even mad. It's not like, no, he's not going to. He has no idea, like when he's going to do it. He's in this 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, High Priestess, where 7 of Cups is that, like, of course that's why he's doing this, right? Because, like, 7 of Cups, it is confusion and shit like that. I'll come back to that. But this is also where you're in a lot of, like, daydreaming, wishful thinking, right? And so, and it's also attached to the 6 of Cups where he's over here, like, daydreaming, like, wishful thinking about this, whatever, right? And then he's also like, but I have such good memories with her. Like, there's such, like, that's 6 of Cups, right? It's a soulmate card, 100%. But this is where it's so much nostalgia, so many good memories. Like, it's beautiful. He wants to be with this person, right? It's like, yes, there's so many good memories, but like, I'm also over here where I could definitely see myself having a future with her. He has no fucking clue when he's going to do this, though. He's in this High Priestess. He's so uncertain when he's going to do it. More, which good for him. I guess that is very Cups energy of him, where he's very daydreamy, like always like whatever, like joking about it, but there's always a little bit of truth in a joke, right? Obviously, you're seeing it here. And he's like, I'm just feeling for when it's the right moment. I'm feeling it out, right? It's just a very water sign thing of him. And I'm seeing, I don't know, I just think he has more direction at the beginning of the year. And not to like air him out, but I do feel like it could be rooted to like why he kind of has this burst of direction or like confidence in doing it is because he's in like a King of Pentacles energy around that time, where that could be where he's like more financially stable. It's more whatever, right? Like that's King of Pentacles, where it like things are safe financially, right? Things are stable financially. And so I could definitely see where he's more in a place like that, which does like boost his confidence. And then Knight of Cups, he's feeling very romantic around that time. Word. It's what he wants. That 100% is what he wants. Be prepared, bitch. I'm not even kidding you. It came out here January, February, and bottom of the deck. Definitely. Bitch, stop. You want to know what came out underneath that too? Is where you would like 5 of Pentacles him. Listen, that's just like current energy as of now, though. Not saying that would not change. But like, it would be like, that's very much giving like he would ask and she would deny him. Don't do that. Don't. Don't. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck off. Okay, let's go. direction he going with this shit. One more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is very sneak. It's very, like, sneak, pet, like, I don't know. It's not, like, I don't know how to describe this. Like, yes, to that question, to that second one, yeah, it is. But it's more of, like, this Seven of Swords where it's sneaky. It's not, like, I don't, God, it's so fucking cunning, right? Where, I don't know, like, he would make, this is just, like, fucking first thing that came to my head, is, like, he would make it look like he's, like, trying to be, like, all cooperative and, like, totally, like, trying to compromise, but, like, underneath it is a fucking hidden motive. You know what I mean? Where it's just fake. It's fake. He's got something up his sleeve, 100%. He's really good at this, too. He's probably, oh, God, he's probably always done this. He's very good at hiding his emotions and very good at, like, tricking people or some shit like that. Or, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, he makes it look like he's, like, so understanding and, like, easy to get along with, but there's something up his sleeve, 100%. I don't know. It's like you're just seeing this unwillingness to let go of, hold on. Oh, bless me. You're seeing this, like, unwillingness to let go of this relationship. Let go of the, like, the way that you guys are, like, doing things. I don't know, like, it just looks like he's having a hard time letting go of the fucking marriage. You know what I mean? Where it's like, we share everything. I don't want to let go of that. And I get it. He's feeling like this because he has control over it. He feels very powerful, obviously, like, you guys being married. It's more control over the situation, more power over the situation. Yes, that's it. 100%. Playing like, he's so easy to get along with. He's so understanding. Like, he's all about compromise when it's like, no. You're not. You're making it look like that because, yeah, if you did not know the situation, you just looked at it surface level, you might clock it like that. Where it's like, oh my God, he's like so protective of his family. Like, he wants to take care of them. It's like, no. He wants control over her is what the fuck this is. He feels very powerful and that he can, like, dictate what the fuck is going on when he is still, like, in this marriage. Motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck that. No, bitch, I knew it, bitch. Devil card bottom of the deck, bitch. Fuck him. Yup. Rooted in obsession, feeling very, you know, just trying to hold on to his power, you know what I mean? Yup. Hold on, I need to fucking cleanse my palate after that one. Ugh. Just so sneaky. Let's go. By the end of the year. Okay, word. Word. Very good. Wow. 3 more. You guys have hella majors coming out with this. Holy shit. Absolutely. Hold on 1 second. I don't know if that's my husband or not. I was like, if that's him, he'd be loud as shit. Oh. Yo, that was loud as hell. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay. This is a yes. Yeah, and I'm not, like, even kidding you. Like November, it's Scorpio season. Double Scorpio season cards came out. There could be, I mean, it could be that quick. I'm not even kidding. Because Tower came out with it as well. However, this, because you're coming out like a Queen of Swords with this could be some like serious conversations around this time, like for the remainder of this month. Serious conversations about the direction of this, because you guys already see, you guys are in love or strength card. I'm not even like worried about your guys' relationship. I don't know. I think they're gonna get married, but that's just me. We're like the relationship, the partnership, they're in a union, right? Lovers, strength card. They're both feeling very, especially you, since you're the one that's coming out with this, but him too. Like, you guys are feeling very empowered by this connection. Like, I don't know, you're just seeing like this relationship is one where the relationship, yes, that does flourish, but these two people as individuals also fucking flourish. This relationship's just beautiful for their confidence, their self-image. It makes them feel stronger, more resilient. And you're seeing that there could be like serious conversations about the direction of this, like now, within like the next 2-3 weeks, if you guys haven't already done this. And I could see, I don't know, I could just see it happening quick. It just is giving like so overnight. Should I do 3 more? Hold on. Worst case scenario, I could see it February, March, Pisces season. Maybe. Worst case scenario, I would see that being a possibility because of fear around the divorce that you're going through, straight up. Jeez. Like, just stop it. Like the last question we just did, like, stop. You're probably seeing it's just like one thing after another that you've had to deal with in that 7 of Swords with him. It's like, if it's not from one angle of him trying to be like manipulative, it's always another. It's always another. Like, he's never not trying to do some shit like that. And it's like sneaky too. Like, I don't know. It's not like, this person is not like upfront out loud. You know what I mean? This person's not like upfront out loud. Like, I bet you anything, if this is someone like you just met on the street, you'd be like, oh my God, that's like the nicest person ever. Bitch, please. That person's like a covert narcissist. Your ex, dude, straight up. Oh my God. Oh, word. I could see this because Tower does not always have to be a fucking bad thing, right? Tower can represent like a drastic change, right? Like something that's like overnight. I could definitely see a situation like that because the shit that you're doing is, and which I'm happy to see that you're coming out like that. Like, you could be, I don't know, more receptive or like even initiating those conversations. And I could literally see that happening. Like, fucking one day you're probably gonna come in here and be like, hey, guess what happened? Yeah. Guess what happened? We were talking about it, and then like a week later, now here we are. Oh, bitch. He's like, it's giving like covert narcissist. Like, somebody's like really good. They undercover, bitch. Oh my God. Like, shut up. Shut up. Taylor, are you in here? Damn. Hold up, babies. I got a headache in my eyes. I don't know what else to do. I've been drinking so much water. You guys know. My worst fear is an aneurysm. But like I have a feeling just because of my medication that it's because I'm not drinking enough water, and I haven't been, and I'm feeling like that's why I have a headache, but I'm like terrified it's an aneurysm. I'm not kidding. That's my worst fear in this world. I need to stop thinking about that because I'm like gonna manifest that or some shit. Stop. Taylor, are you still in here, boo? Hold up, y'all. How the fuck up? There we go. Actually, this shit might be frozen. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, she's still in here. Did you mention before? I can't think of it because... Metformin. Yeah, I have not been either. Like the past 3 days, because I've just been drinking coffee. My water intake has been trash. Oh, there you are, boo. I was seeing if you were still in here so I could do your question. What up? I got your one message. Yo, get the fuck out. Okay, hold on, boo. Hoda. Okay, let's get it. Let's see what's going on with homeboy. What do we got? Really? Okay. A little surprised by that. Three more. I bet you anything that's probably you. Oh, maybe not. One more. No, I think that is you. I do. I think that's you. Okay, Chariot, Strength, Page of Wands, and these are all in the upright, by the way. Chariot, Strength, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Devil, Seven of Cups. The Chariot and the Strength card shocked me to see that come out first. I don't know. I wish he was here. I do. I don't, like, knowing Devil, okay? And seeing that fucking card come out here... It's almost like the first thing that came to my mind when I seen this spread was that Queen of Swords, because I know how a Queen of Swords is. We all of us bitches in here are like that, right? Where a Queen of Swords is honest. They are 100 with your ass, right? They're not mean. They're not like, whatever. They're not like, unless you're in the reverse, right? They're not like nasty, mean, just saying that kind of stuff to you, just to, like, cut you deep. A Queen of Swords is telling you that shit because they care more about you than your fucking feelings, right? And so just seeing that, you're seeing like there's this... Hold on one second. What?
Fucking busy there.
Ew.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
2000s Booty Shakers.
What?
That's the playlist.
2000s Booty Shakers?
Fire.
Okay.
Remember Freak a Leak?
You're... Shut up,
That
babe.
song is offensive.
You're an idiot. Stop.
Followed by Get Low.
What are you doing listening to that? I don't like that. I don't like that you're listening to that.
You love it.
I don't know. Not when you're by yourself.
I'm trying to connect to my roots.
Okay. Okay.
You want to do some laundry?
Yeah, I can. I'm almost done here, babe.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck was I saying, bitch? Queen of Swords. Okay. What was it? I'm just gonna start from the fucking top because I don't remember where I ended. Okay. But the first thing that came to my mind when I seen this was this Queen of Swords, which I'm like, I believe that it's you. I just do. Where that Queen of Swords, yeah, that's what I was saying. Where like a Queen of Swords is not someone that they don't like just say, unless you're in the reverse, right? Like a Queen of Swords is not someone that just says shit to you to like cut deep or like hurt your fucking feelings, right? A Queen of Swords is telling you that kind of stuff. They're being honest with you because they care more about you than your feelings, right? They know that you need to hear that truth. Word, they're honest. They to the point, right? And yeah, the thing about like that Queen of Swords, it is the shit that person says to you, you know it's true. Okay? You do. Like, that would be Queen of Swords or a King of Swords. When a King of Swords or a Queen of Swords is telling you something, as much as you probably don't want to fucking admit it, what they are telling you is the truth. And you know it. You fucking know it. And, like, just looking at this, I'm like, okay. So there's this Queen of Swords who's, like, clocking shit with him, right? And he's over here in this Devil in this Seven of Cups still, where it's almost like she told me this. This person told me about this devil, right? But I'm over here in the Seven of Cups where, I don't know, just looking at this, I'm like, oh, this is someone who is trying to like will themselves or trying to control the situation still that they're in or trying to prove whatever, right? I'm just like, I just so feel that from this where I'm like, this person, like they're so close. Like, you got something to tweak here, like just a little bit. You cannot, this devil that you were in, this is what I would tell him if his ass was here. This devil shit that you were in, okay? We don't even need to get into the details of it, all right? You don't need to tell me, homeboy, I don't care. But you being in this devil energy, you cannot just like control a situation or whatever, have control over yourself and a devil. You gotta rid yourself of that shit completely. That's why Tower comes the fucking after devil in tarot, right? So I would tell him, you cannot be dabbling with whatever this is in devil. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a fucking relationship. I don't care if this is family, if this is behaviors that you're doing, if this is partying, drinking, doing drugs. Get rid of it. You will never be able to reach your full potential. Page of Wands. You will never be able to reach your full potential with this kind of shit in your life, and you fucking know it. This person told you. And you're over here where you're in like this Seven of Cups. You think about it, but you're like over here, like you're getting it like muddled. You're getting it muddled. I don't know why this wanted to come out. I kind of just wanted his feelings. Can I do 3 more though? I would like to just see his feelings. I wasn't really expecting it to be so like clocking life lessons for him. I don't even know what to say. He's so close though, like he's dead, like God, and ain't that a bitch though? Like your intentions all day long can be good. Your intentions can be good, you know what I mean? But like, yo, intentions and fucking action are just two completely different things. Like, I don't know, I do see that you want better. I do see that like you do want better. You want to feel better about yourself. You want bigger and better things. You will never have that with the devil. I don't care who the fuck you're reading for. You will never have that being in a devil. Devil will bring you the fuck down every time. It will. That's why I fucking hate that card. I cannot stand devil. That is my least favorite card in the deck. I hate it. Just because I know that I have a personal experience in it, I just know what devil is, you know what I mean? And you will never be successful, you will never be happy, you will never reach your full potential having that in your life. He's so close though, he really is. He's so fucking close. I don't know. I want to just see his feelings, though. I don't know why that wanted to come out, but I don't know why that wanted to come out. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes. That shit, what you just fucking said right there. Trying to defy God and divine order. That is so what this feels like. Like, almost like you can, like, like, the Seven of Cups is, like, so, I don't know. I would have appreciated maybe, like, a magician or something coming out there. But it's like, you know that you can't do this. Like, what are you doing? This is so Delulu. This is so, like, wishful thinking on your part. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. There we go. This is what, okay. Please show me how he's feeling. Like, I love the life lesson shit like that. Thank you for getting that out of the way. Interesting. Really? Okay, bitch. Should I do 3 more? Desperately wants to match your energy. Yup. Oh no, I don't like that. No, it's like not that bad. 1 more. I just don't think he'd ever admit this to you. No, he wouldn't. He definitely wouldn't. Page of Cups, bottom of the deck, which love. We'll come back to that. This King of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So I just wanted to see feelings, and then of course we have like 2 bangers of major come out. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and then this right here, 9 of Wands, Moon, 5 of Swords. I appreciate 100% that King of Swords because I love, like, just considering what came out with those first 6 cards, rather. That Queen of Swords, like, I just clocked it as you. Where I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's her. I just know it in my gut. And you're seeing, like, this King of Swords where, I don't know, it is so, walk with me through this because it's so feeling like, yeah, obviously, like, court matches, of course, like, he probably does take what she says seriously, 100%. It's almost like he wants to, and I don't mean this in a way of like trying to like fate swap or whatever. I'm not really feeling that. I just don't feel like he would necessarily do some shit like that, or like, you know what I mean. But it's almost like I want to be that. I want to be her, like, you know what or like, not that, but like, I want to embody, and he could, and he probably does. I want to embody the things that she does. And it's almost like he takes that. I'm not even kidding you. I really do believe that. Like, the things that he said to you, I really truly believe he takes into consideration. Like, dead ass. Like, genuinely. I don't think he would ever tell you that. I don't think he would. Like, that's that 9 of Wands, Moon, 5 of Swords. He would never fucking say that. He would never confess that. I don't know. It just, geez, when you look at these readings, it just feels so, instead of just like telling you that you inspire him or telling you that the things that you say are like, it really, it got to him, or like it really like got into his psyche, or it really made him wake up. It's almost like he'd never admit that. Instead, he'd project something onto her. He'd project some shit. I don't get that. What is that? I would say, like, with Queen of Swords, what would be inspiring, honestly, what clocked me from that is the way that the standards that you hold yourself to. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, and of course, like, a King of Swords is like that too, but I feel like that's what he's trying to embody, is that this would be someone, because that's how swords energy are, right? Like, they're someone who they hold themselves in a justice, right? They hold themselves to these And they stand on that shit. That's the difference between like these fucking, like that's what these people do. They have these morals and they values that they fucking believe in, and they will die for this shit. You know what I mean? That's how a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords are. And it's almost like he sees, and this is just like example, right? Like the standards that you have, this would be, or morals that you have, like having a fucking spiritual practice, working on yourself, taking care of yourself in all aspects, like spiritually, physically, energetic wise. The one thing that clocked this to me was someone who wouldn't just like sleep around with a bunch of people. They wouldn't like a Queen of Swords would never do that. They would be very stingy with who they share their energy with, and rightfully so, as they should. And it's almost like that's something that he wants to embody. Which I love that. You know what I mean? But that's the kind of high standards I'm talking about. You know how fucking hard it is to do that in today's world? Where that would be like saving yourself for marriage. Are you kidding me? You like never meet people like that. But it would be that kind of level of standards that you would hold yourself to. Hold on. Absolutely. That shit. What you said, rather be mad at you, act immature, 100%, never fucking admit it, project this shit onto you, than be soft, vulnerable, and open up 100%. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I forget that too with like Queen of Swords, King of Swords. They are very hardcore when it comes to that kind of stuff. They are very strict. You cannot like... You can't talk yourself out of... You can't talk a Queen of Swords or a King. You cannot manipulate them. Or, like, change what they believe in. Yeah. Exactly, bitch. Like, dead ass, you don't meet people. I, like, did not. I am definitely not a swords energy. I probably definitely am now. I get this, though, from him. I understand this. Where he even could at one point, which is so sad, there could have been, like, just looking at this energy, because, like, you're seeing he's in a King of Swords. Like, he obviously has this fucking ability, right? And so I'm really curious looking at this, if, like, at one point when he was young, you know what I mean? Because of that page, I guess to bring it back to that shit, like, this Page of Cups is, like, your inner child. Like, I'm so curious when he was young if he did have that kind of... I don't know, like, standards for himself at that age where he's like, I want to, you know what I mean? Like, not to, like, dog him out or anything. I think it's cute. Where it's like, he probably thought when he was, like, little, he's like, yeah, I'm going to get married, and it's going to be one person, and we're going to have kids. And, like, that's probably how he viewed it. And then that's what devil does to you, though. That is 100% what devil does to you, is it compromises everything in your fucking spirit. It will flip you inside out, bitch. It will turn you into someone that you fucking hate. You know what I mean? You will do things in devil where you just keep justifying it, and that's probably why you're seeing that fucking moon card too, and that Seven of Cups would describe that too, where you were in devil, where I could definitely see him being like that, like being a young kid and having like such high standards and high hopes for himself. And you know what I mean? Like being like that, where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna like do this for a living, or I'm never gonna do that. I'm never gonna like talk to a woman like that, or I'm not gonna be like that because I watched my dad go through that or whatever. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I stay with this one woman. I'm gonna get married one time, and that's gonna be it for me. And then you just see like a devil get a hold of him, and it would keep pushing those boundaries, and you would keep compromising your spirit like that. Where it's like every little bit that you like push those boundaries, he's over here where he's like trying to make it okay in his head, justify it in his head, where it's not that bad. It's not that, okay, well, it's not that, well, okay, well, I overstepped on that boundary, but I still have this one. And then it's like, well, I overstepped on that one. Well, okay, well, I guess I have to like change way. Like, you know what I mean? Just wild work, bitch. It's really sad. It happens all of the time. This is not, he could, like, and no knock, that's quite a testimony if he really, because he's almost there, man. That'd be quite the testimony if you could really turn that around, like dead ass. Really rid yourself of that kind of stuff. You can still have those same, you can still uphold yourself to those same standards even after everything that you've done. You still can. It is never too late. Truly. And that's probably why fucking Wheel of Fortune would come out with that too. Where all it takes is one serious fucking decision in your life and it could change the direction of all of this. You can still be that person. I was not expecting all of that to come out. Okay, cool. Yo, his readings just be like, God. Every time though, it's never a cute reading. It's never that. Hold on. What is this? Oh. Mmm. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh, God, I hear you. I hear you. Holy shit. Just no shit. Oh. Bitch, this is gonna make me fucking cry. Yo, ChatGPT got bars, bitch. Oh my God. Ain't that the truth, though? Oh, that's just like, it makes me so emotional. It is so true. Loving you requires him to face himself to mature. There is like no fucking truer statement than that. Just everything that this said. Absolutely. Oh my God, to open the part of himself that he has kept barricaded since childhood. Absolutely that. Absolutely that. You don't just trigger romance in him, you trigger transformation, and not everybody is ready to choose that. Bitch. bitch. I wish he was fucking in here. That is a true testament. That is exactly fucking words that he said to me. So lonely. I totally get that. No shit. Mm-hmm. I was like, so, damn, that, like, sometimes I fucking, like, hate doing this for a living, because, like, that kind of shit I don't think ever leaves you. Like, I write about this a lot, right? And, like, I talk to my twin about this a lot, and every time I do, I get fucking so emotional about it to the point where I'm, like, dry heaving, right? Like, it's, like, too much. And my husband's always like, well, it just, like, maybe you have to keep writing about it more because you're so emotional over it. But I'm like, I don't know if, like, anybody truly understands, like, being in this place that, like, they're fucking talking about. Nothing, well, I mean, fuck, man. Talk about dark night of the soul. I have never been in such a dark place. But, like, still everything going okay in my life. Like, thank God I still had, like, my sobriety. I was still on a spiritual path. But talk about empty. Talk about fucking empty during that time. Just like a fucking, I don't know, like a nuke just blown through my fucking life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is. Oh, God. Seriously, fucking... You have no idea. Well, you probably do. You have no idea how much fucking spiritual shit you are not bringing upon yourself doing that. Sorry, I know it's gross. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Like, no shade, but I'm not even kidding you. I'm not even kidding you, like, reading this. I'm like, yo. let's just say that you guys did. You know what I mean? Let's just say that you guys did. I can guarantee that he would have crashed the fuck out, bitch. After, no, he would have crashed out. Thank God you did. He would have, there would have been a full meltdown, crash out, fucking tower. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. I can guarantee it. I can guarantee it. That's what happened to my twin. A full fucking crash out. Full crash out. Full crash out. Oh my God. I can guarantee it would be a full crash out. Oh my God. It would be, oh my God, right? That kind of shit, damn. Just not saying that he would never be able to, like, get to that point, right? Like, yes, like, if he, let's say that, like, this is just for the fuck of it, right? Like, if you guys were to have done that in the place that he's in, that would have shaken him to the fucking core. Can you imagine how much fear he would have been in? He would have crashed out. I can guarantee it. It would have been too intense for him. He would not be able to cope with it. He wouldn't. He would not be able to fathom, cope with it, fucking live with himself. Like, he would be crashing out for the rest of his life. Yeah. Yeah. I do not advise. I remember, this is like years ago, obviously, like what, fucking 12 years ago, I think. It's been a while. 12 years ago when, I mean, trust me, me and him were not healed, okay? Like, this is probably a year after we, like, encountered one another. And we were just like, whatever. We loved each other from the fucking moment we seen each other. But we didn't really know what it was. You know what I mean? We didn't really know what it was. We were both in a pretty dark place when we first did it. Would not recommend. Would not. We were both in a really dark place, but I do remember that. And I remember him full crash out mode. Like, he honestly was probably more of the emotional one around that time in comparison to me. And I remember, not to air him out, but, like, God bless his heart. I hope he doesn't get mad at me for sharing this. I remember he was writing me around that time. God, this guy he knows poetry, okay? He's always wrote me this shit ever since I've fucking known him. And I remember the first time we did, like, he wrote this poetry, like, going in, dude, about the experience. And it was too much for him. It was full crash out for, like, months, dude. Like, his life went up in smoke, bitch. Like, could not cope with it, could not comprehend his emotions. Like, God, I really wonder if he still has that shit. You know, if he still has that stuff that he wrote. Yeah. Yeah, this life's wild, dude. I would, like, would not recommend. I don't know why we chose. I don't know why we chose this. No shit. Period. Fucking period. Don't get me started, bitch. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. And that's why he wouldn't be able to fucking handle it. It'd freak him out too much. You know what I mean? It would be too emotional, too intense, too spiritual. No. And that's like, I don't know why we are like this as the sex. I shouldn't say all of us. Like, some of us of this sex. Like, why do we do that? You know what I mean? Like, why as women do we do shit like that? Why? Why the fuck do we do, why? No. That is not how a divine feminine is supposed to be treated whatsoever. That shit is demonic. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. What you said right there is so true. That kind of shit is so fucking demonic. Doing that to a divine feminine, get out of my face. Don't come here with that shit. Ever. What is that? What is that? Okay, hold on, man. Wait, should I fucking turn my volume down? What is this? Hold on. Shit. Hold on, my Instagram's crashed. Okay, hold it. Oh, my Instagram's updating. That's a good idea. Wonder who's all in over here. What up, babies? What is this? Oh. Hold on, y'all. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, I should turn this down. Okay. Just in case. This? Hold on. Hold on a second. I just want to hear it. Okay, hold on. I had no clue about this. What? Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Hold on. Please tell me you guys cannot hear that. I'd end up falling asleep. Bitch, I'd fall asleep in like 2 minutes. I'm not even kidding. These are great. Bitch, you literally can make anything. I love this. I'm gonna just play this on my headphones at the gym. Yeah. I obviously hit one that was like a worshiper. I'm like, yes! Yes! I could get down with that. Those are actually great affirmations. I could get down with the worship ones for sure. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. My husband, bless his heart, he which is, I don't know, which is wild, like, considering the life he used to live, which I so appreciate about him, he's very innocent. Like, I'm probably more of like the crash out wild one, like, you know what I mean, in comparison to him. He is the very, right now, yeah, he's probably more of the emotionally intelligent, probably takes on a lot more of divine feminine characteristics for sure, which never used to be the case. I actually used to be very much like that, but I don't know, our energies have changed a lot, and I'm more of the one that's probably like, I don't know, wild, I guess, for lack of a better term. He is so sweet. Like, he would never step foot into like a strip club or anything because like he doesn't want to disrespect women. And I'm like, let's go throw bands, bruh. He's so sweet where he doesn't watch stuff like that. I can guarantee if I sent him something like this, he'd be like, I don't want to hear it. Like, he'd be like, no, I don't want to hear that. I can guarantee it. You hear him over here like, I could get down with this. Like, yes. Send me ASMR war shit. Let's go. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's wild to me. Wild. Yeah, that though, like, that's fucking crazy. You know? I am the same way. Like, no, like, let's, you know, I have some history. And let's say I'm not like, you know, I'm not like I haven't been like around, you know what I mean? Like, I have a kid, obviously. Like, I've been with someone before him. But I've definitely have some experiences. And yeah, I would say he is the same way. Mine is, he is very, has not really ventured into anything like that. Yeah, it was the first one that he ever did anything like that with, and I haven't done it since. But yeah, he rocked his fucking world when I did that. That's crazy. It was wild to me. Yo, for real. Ooh. See, that, he, like, stop it. Are you kidding me? He would, stop. He would never, hold on. I gotta, like, turn something on so it doesn't hear me. Doesn't hear me talking shit. I highly doubt it. No. Mm-mm. No. I'm not even kidding you. I'd put my money on that he hasn't. Like, I'm talking so much shit on here tonight. Okay, like, in my experience, like, and obviously you know this because, like, come on now. You know what I mean? Like, just the shit you wrote on there, like, yeah, like, she knows. That kind of stuff takes a level of trust. It takes so much fucking trust in the person that you're doing that with, where it's such an unbreakable bond what the fuck you're doing. And just the communication physically, I mean, the communication verbally that you're doing with someone like that, I can guarantee he probably never fucking has. I just know it. No, I don't know, just in my experience, like, no, it's more of what you were saying, though, like, before. I'm not gonna, like, obviously say it, but, like, what you were saying before about you being, like, a human, you know what I mean? Or, like, you just being, like, a rag that he throws away. That is more of in my experience, that is more of the energy of the people that they have been with, because it is very, like, male-centered. No shade, but all the shade in the world. Like, like, I don't know what that is, and I think it is probably something that was very, like, programmed within us because of, like, you know what I mean? Like, the shit that's on the internet. Which, thank God, a lot of that, like, especially here in Montana, you, like, can't even get access to that shit anymore. Like, the governor passed a bunch of laws where you can't, like, have access to it. Like, thank God, you know what I mean? Like, go to other websites. But I just think that the things that a lot of women do really try to cater to that, like really try to cater to like what they believe is like the male gaze or like the male vision of what it should be. And it's like, no. You get that kind of shit has been programming these men to like abuse us, right? Like you get that kind of shit has been programming these men to not reach their full potential and shit. And so a lot of times, like the people that they're with, they cater to that because that's what the fuck that, you know what I mean? And they love it, you know what I mean? Which they don't. But I can guarantee, hell no. 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 You have to be you have to know yourself so fucking well. And you probably know that. Like, you have to know yourself so fucking well to be doing something like that. And you have to have so much trust in your partner. There's only 2 people in my entire life I've ever done that with. Yes, 100% fuck that. No. Hell motherfucking no. That's what we're not gonna do. That's what we're not gonna do is cater to a male fantasy, okay? That's what we're not gonna do. Nope. No. That's what we're not gonna fucking do. Never. No, ma'am. Not here. Oh. I love that. Word. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm talking so much shit tonight. I don't know what's wrong. It's probably, maybe it's the Gemini moon. I don't know. Why am I talking so much shit? Like, that kind of stuff when people do that. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to end the TikTok before I get fucking banned off here. Okay, hold on. Because I feel like you can talk about this shit on YouTube. Probably not so much TikTok. There was no one in on there anyway. What was I saying? Oh, okay. Just a little FYI to anyone who's watching this back, or if there's any women on here. Do not ever do that for a man. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I do not care. You catering to that male fantasy will never fucking keep them around. They will keep disrespecting you. I don't give a shit at every opportunity they get. They will shit all over you. You know what I mean? Because as soon as you are catering to a male fantasy, you have no boundaries. You have no self-esteem. You have no self-worth if you are doing that shit. You switch the fuck up right now, okay? I don't give a fuck if you've been married to this person for 20 years. You switch up right now. You stop it. I hate that. No, I hate that. No. Ugh. Yeah, if anybody is on here, you stop that shit right the fuck now. No. You say what the fuck goes when it goes. Hell no. Absolutely. Oh, shit. Oh my god. I love your name for him. Yo. We still on here. I can probably do one more, boo, for sure. I didn't realize how late it was. Whoops. You're just on here talking shit. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Yes, boo, if you want to go ahead and donate, we can totally do it. I got you. You'll probably be my last one tonight because I just ended the TikTok. I couldn't talk about that stuff on there. I'm afraid that I'll get banned. Fuck, dude. Wait. Oh. Word. Oh yeah, I accidentally deleted that shit on my notepad. I have to put that on there again because I used to have prices and everything on there. Yeah, I have a wicked headache, bro. After Marilyn, if she sends it, I'm gonna hop. They might have fuck off here. There is, boo, yes. Well, hold on. Is that in my pin shit? It is, yeah. If you click on, it's the link tree, it does have all of my stuff on there, boo. Oh. Yo, we was talking shit tonight. No, I don't. The only thing I have is, like, ibuprofen. I do have... Really? I didn't know that. I'm pretty sure it's because I haven't been drinking enough water the past 3 days. Like, I'm almost certain because it usually, like, hits me at night bad. Which reminds me I need to be drinking it. I'm almost certain it's my medication, though. Like, I keep forgetting to, like, drink shit during the day. Hold on, boo. I got you. Let's go. Hold on. I gotta wait for her to come back in here. Yes, I've been, like, massaging this kind of shit all day. Let's go, boo. Let me know when you back in here, Christina. Hold up. Let's go, boo. Hold up. Let's go. Ooh, this is fitting to be tea. Okay. Let's get it, boo. There it is. Hold on, I want to do 6. for like that first part, and then I'm gonna pull like 3 for advice. Hold on, boo. Not so much. Not so much jealousy. However, fuck, do I want a clarifier for that? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more for that. Hold on. Just one more. I take that back. I take that back. There is, like, absolutely there is. There is jealousy, absolutely. Walk with me through this, though. Okay. Page of Swords. And so I just wanted to see, like, why or, like, what the hell is going on, what the feelings are, and then I'll pull for advice. Page of Swords, 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups. 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords, Magician, Ace of Cups, Clarifier. Fucking 6 of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck. Yes, and walk with me. It's more, it does give more, like, envious. That 6 of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck. Actually, I'm going to come back to that because, like, I want to talk about the way that you are probably, whatever, trying to, like, cope with this, like, genuinely probably trying to have, like, a relationship with this person, because that's, like, the Page of Swords, 10 of Wands in reverse, 2 of Cups. With that Page of Swords and that 2 of Cups, you do see genuinely wanting to have, like, mutual respect. I can guarantee that's probably your energy, where it's like, I want to have mutual respect with this person. I want to have a relationship with them. 2 of Cups, no matter what that looks like, right? That 10 of Wands that's coming out. And so, yeah, I do believe that you probably start very slow. You probably don't try to, like, overstep boundaries with her, or, I don't know, like, be, like, overbearing or anything like that. Because Page of Swords, it's not like that. Page of Swords is like, yeah, I do try to, like, connect. I try to ask questions. I try to talk. Like, I try to connect like that, right? That 10 of Wands, hold on. Sorry, I need to plug you guys in before you die. That 10 of Wands that's coming out in the reverse, it's showing me that those efforts that someone's doing, which I'm going to assume is you, like, the efforts that someone's doing to have this relationship. Hold on. There we go. Fuck. Okay. The efforts that someone's trying to do to have this relationship, there is, like, no compromise. There is, like, no middle ground here. That's that 10 of Wands, where it is just, we cannot get this. Like, this person cannot, like, meet me eye to eye on these things. This person can't compromise with me on things. Like, it's so hard to navigate this relationship. That's probably how you're feeling, is that 9 of Swords, where it's like, I am at a fucking breaking point with this, where I don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to do what I can do here, but I'm in a 9 of Swords where I am in so much anxiety. I'm in so much overthinking about this situation. Shit, it could be causing you, like, mental health issues, anxiety, depression. Genuinely, what I'm seeing is that you most likely want the 6 of Swords, which is like, yo, I want us to, like, meet, have a middle ground. I want us to get along. I want us to be peaceful. That Magician card, I believe, is that you are probably up against, excuse me, sorry, it's my indigestion. Not probably, you probably, like, yeah, you're probably up against, I'm not even gonna fucking lie to kick it, a lot of manipulation, a lot of probably envy, yeah, jealousy. It is giving more envy, like envy over self-love that you have, and almost trying to, like, covertly, like, knock down your self-esteem, because that's the reason that that 6 of Wands is coming out on bottom of the deck, because this person, which I believe that's you, where it's like, you can see in a 6 of Wands energy when someone's in that, like, you cannot help but watch that person. Like, it's a confidence that they have within themselves. Like, it is just someone that's like that. Like, they just get fucking attention, you know what I mean? And so she's probably clocking that 100% and, like, trying to, like, manipulate you out of that energy, like, trying to, yeah, so I guess it kind of does give jealousy, where it's like, I'm trying to, like, knock that person down from, like, getting this attention, because I can see that they get it. And I'm trying to like, yeah, trying to humble them or some shit. Like she's trying to humble you. Definitely giving that. Hold on. Damn. I mean, good for you for trying to keep things like fucking pleasant. Let's see that. Oh boy, here we go. 2 more. Fucking yikes. Are you kidding me? This is definitely not giving her what she wants. I'm not even kidding you. This might be closing the door on her. I'm not even kidding. Like, world card, double, 5 of wands. Should I do 3 more? Because that's most likely what you're up against is double 5 of wands shit. Like, this person, like, I guess no shade to her, but, like, that double card is where someone is... They are living low vibrationally. They are totally surrendering to this devil shit where shit, this could be, and like this could be where she is in addiction 100%, like where she's in her addiction. Absolutely, it could be an issue like that where it's like she's got substance use issues, whatever. It could be that, but it could just be someone who is fucking toxic. You know what I mean? And that 5 of wands, it just goes off of what we were seeing in that last one where it's like she sees this attention or this confidence that you have within self, and it's her ego that like it's her ego that flares up. She's trying to like get this, she's trying to have this clashing of egos with you. And that world card that's coming out is basically like closing the fucking door on it. Could see you as competition, absolutely. Hold on, should I just want 3 more for the fuck of it. Hold on. Yeah, you could be... You do have it. You could absolutely be... Like, even me saying that, you're probably like, no, you know what I mean? Like, no, I can't fucking do that. Like, that would be justice in the... Or, shit, judgment and justice in the reverse are coming out where... Shit, maybe you, like... like, me even saying that where I'm like, no, you're someone that does get attention. You grab people's attention easily. You're a magnetic person. Like, and you're seeing, because you're a queen of wands, you know what I mean? I know you're fucking like that, but me saying that, you're probably like, am I really? Like, you know what I mean? That would be a judgment in reverse where it's like, yo, I wonder if she, like, if Christina even knows the power that she has or like how magnetic she is, because this person sure as shit can clock it. You know what I mean? And that's why you're seeing like this person's trying to humble her or like put her in her place or whatever, right? And it's like, she might be sitting here, like, Christina might be sitting here where she's like, am I, like, really? Like, am I really that magnetic? Like, I don't know about that. It's like, yeah, the fuck you are. You've probably, yeah, this person probably tries to, shit, gaslight you. It is toxic, no doubt. Damn, I was not expecting that to come out. Yeah, advice with this, it could be closing the door on this relationship, but also remembering that you are that bitch. I'm not even kidding. And I'm not even like, you know what I mean? Like me saying that. You're that queen of wands. That's how that person is. Of course they're going to be in a 6 of wands. A queen of wands is someone like obviously like physically attractive, but the thing that like grinds people's gears about a queen of wands or why people would be jealous of someone like that is because of the way that they feel about themselves. And you fucking seen that with that magician. Like that self-love is something that that person's clocking that you have that they probably lack. Obviously they're in double. And like queen of wands is someone who knows themselves. They are self-assured. They know themselves. That's what makes them so magnetic toward like for people where people like, I want to know that person. I want to get to know them. It would definitely be you remembering that about yourself, knowing who the fuck you are. Yeah, and not letting someone like try to humble you, like downplay that, try to tell you who you are. That no doubt, like it could get to a point where it's like literally closing the door on that relationship. Holy shit, man. Keep saying civil. Copacetic, yes. Yes, copacetic's a good fucking word for that. Like, she's trying to keep things copacetic. Of course, like, lighthearted. That would so be Page of Swords. Where, like, Christina would be trying to keep things very, like, lighthearted. Like, trying to keep it open. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, she's just up against a 10 of wands in reverse every time. Where it's like, yo, anything I say, like, It ain't landing. This person, it is just always a fucking fight with them. It's always some kind of backlash or whatever. So shit, yeah. Jealousy, it just feels like it's so much deeper than that. What's like a deeper... What is a deeper thing than jealousy? It just feels... I don't know. It feels more... toxic. Like she's lacking that kind of confidence within self. She sees it in her. Envy. I can't think... Yeah, like... Just jealousy is a good word. Like that she doesn't have that, but she notices that Christina does. She doesn't have that within herself, so she's like trying to make her feel the way that she does. God damn. That was a T question to end on. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm feeling like, yeah, envy, jealousy, it just feels so manipulative, dark, abusive almost. Like, gaslighty abusive. I don't know. Envy is when somebody doesn't have something in there. Yes, envy. For sure. Yeah, that's why I'm like, jealousy. I don't know. I always like, jealousy I feel is where like something within someone is being threatened, but like she doesn't have that within herself. You know what I mean? So it's not so much like jealousy, but more like envy because she doesn't have like the self-love that Christina has. And so it's more like, I want that. Not so much like, oh, my self-love is being threatened by this person. It doesn't really give that. It's more of like, I want that for myself. Coveting, coveting. Yes. A deeper and more harmful form. Yeah, that's a good word. That is a good fucking word. That word right there. Coveting. Damn, that's good. That is what it is. Yes, it felt like so much darker than envy. Ooh. Yes, it's that. That's good. I had to read that again. Fucking tea. Y'all came with the readings tonight, boo-boos. I have to pee so bad. Example, here we go. Yes. Yes, word. Yes. Yes, word to that, bitch. That's what that was. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. You're welcome, boo. Damn, you came in here at the right time. For real. Because we were just shooting the shit in here. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. I will be back on here if anyone's watching this. I'll be back on here on Sunday night, probably around 6. And yeah. Fuck it. I gotta pee real bad. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you Sunday.